Definitely, I've been hearing a lot of really good stuff about you guys, and I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Get these Raisin shot glasses at smokealoutrecords.com, baby, and have a shot with Bar Talk.
Usually the music, I let the music do the talking. The beat will tell me what to push to.
Yo, what's up, this is Wax, and you're now listening to and watching Bar Talk.
I want to let you know you tune in to Bar Talk TV. Holla at your boy, Arizona.
Yo, what up? $100 from 975 The Vibe. Shout out to Bar Talk TV.
Bar Talk TV. Motherfucker, y'all better tune in.
You are now watching Bar Talk TV.
Yo. Happy Easter weekend, everybody.
Yo.
Man.
It's already Easter. It's crazy how time flies.
Man.
Who we got in the studio tonight, Jacob? Jeremiah from Pecans Wings and Things.
One and only.
What's happening?
Yeah,
good to see you fellas, man.
Oh, yeah.
Been a long little ride this past year, man.
It's about time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Came
back.
back. I had to. And we got the hardware. We got hardware now in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, proud of y'all, man. Loving it.
Me too. You got an award too just recently, right?
Yes, sir. I forgot it, man. I was gonna bring it in. I was gonna try to put it around my chain like a charm and shit, but I've been carrying it around like a Super Bowl, bro. I mean, I went to Fry's with it and I put it right there. And people were looking at it like, what's this dude walking around with a trophy for? Ask about it. You know, so nah, man, it's a beautiful feeling, you know, when your hard work pays off, man. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? Because they damn sure gonna count the failures on you. You know what I'm saying? They damn sure gonna count the failures on you.
I know I count my failures.
Exactly.
I'm gonna celebrate my victories.
Yep.
Good job.
You walk around with a big ass Flavor Flav chain with a trophy.
Yo, I should tell Flavor. I should get a little charm in it.
Jacob Romo got Jeremiah in the motherfucking house. We have a great guest tonight. All you boxing fans, sports fans, and just fans of Tucson, Arizona. Make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be great. We got the meal ticket on the set. Up and coming boxer. Wait till you hear his story. This is just the beginning, y'all. Much love to all our fans, everybody who shares their content. Please share the link right now. And thank you for the love, y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all.
For real. Tucson, we love you. We love you.
The Riders concert was lit.
Man.
Thanks to all our fans, supporters who showed up to the MB Riders over at Club Encore. Shout out to Zigzag. Shout out to the whole MB Riders crew. Gemini. You know, shout out to my boy from San Diego, Hypnotic. It was a pleasure chopping up with you. We can't wait to get you on. Shout out to Danny LBC, the promoter. Shout out to DJ Jamar. Yep. You did a hell of a job. Everybody, Hood Celebrity.
That episode is going to be released soon. We're still fixing it up with the whole
editing content.
Get a lot of footage of the performances, and then in between some of the interviews with Big Gemini and MB Riders.
So do like Explicit's doing right now. Share the link. Get your phone. Share the link. I'm doing it right now. If y'all can do it, so we can get our guest on the line, that would be sweet.
Do that now, and we're gonna run our sponsor real quick.
Let's run up. Now here's a word from our sponsor.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm Dre, the one-legged chef, the one-legged DJ, and this is Dre's Seafood and Barbecue. You can't come here without trying my food. We have my 5-layer barbecue cup. Comes with mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, barbecue baked beans, veggies, nacho cheese on it, your choice of meat, hot Cheetos or regular Cheetos, and also has bacon on it, pulled pork sandwich with Cajun coleslaw, your choice of barbecue sauce with barbecue baked beans, mac and cheese. Next, we have a rib plate with barbecue ribs that are smoked for 8 hours. Low and slow, that's how we like to do it, with mac and cheese and barbecue baked beans. Next, we have my famous New Orleans shrimp broil. You can get the flavors. I got tahini, I got garlic, I got lemon pepper, I got Cajun, I got hot. I can go as hot as you want it. We have my rib and chicken plate. Barbecue chicken, smoked low and slow for 5 hours. Also, you have my ribs that were smoked for 12 hours. You also get mac and cheese and barbecue baked beans. You have New Mexico green chili, nacho cheese. on top of tortilla chips with brisket, jalapeno, spicy barbecue, our original barbecue, my loaded mac and cheese, New Mexico green chili, nacho cheese, mac and cheese with brisket, and your choice of spicy barbecue, our original barbecue. I'm letting you know that I'm the original Arizona barbecue. I'm bringing Mexican flavor and barbecue flavor together. They had a baby, and that's where you get Dre's Seafood and Barbecue, the original Arizona barbecue. Little heat, little sweet. We want all the smoke. Bring the smoke.
Hey, shout out to our city, Tucson, Arizona. In case you
Tucktown.
Bar Talk TV, we based out of Tucson, Arizona. I know you might get confused because we've been making moves and being in LA and this and that. Dope studio. Appreciate the love. Thank you. Come check it out sometime. We invite our fans to come when we shoot. We have fans appreciation episodes where we let our fans in. You all can come drink with us
definitely.
for a very small price, of course. You can come hang out with your Bar Talk familia. Oh, show.
And if you pay for your own ticket, you might be able to go to Hollywood next time. I know I'm paying for my. I know I'm putting it on gas next time, man. I'm going to Hollywood next time, man.
Shout out to Terrence Green. We appreciate Raw Swagger. Y'all make sure you follow him on Twitch, IG, and everything. We appreciate the love, my guy. We can't wait for you to come to Tucson and come to the studio. Yeah. Yo, what up? What up? I'll be honest, that concert was amazing. You look great that night too, girl. Your energy was good. Y'all sticking your tongue out, being all involved. I love it.
Being all involved. He said involved.
She was involved. Listen, love you. He still got the bottle E&J. Yes. Hey, they've been putting on black. He still got that bottle E&J.
Man, I still got this.
Hey, man, that's the Irking jerk.
Hey, this ain't the one you got me last night, fam.
Hey,
my boy, that's my boy's one. My boy personally, but he gets wings off me, and I'm getting slammed. I'm getting slammed, and I'm like, hey, bro, do me a favor, stop at the liquor store, be my fifth, take it off the bill. Hey, my boy, I got the best custody, I got the best support. You know, people. I'm able to ask that, hey, bro, go ahead and take it off the bill. Can you stop at the liquor store for me? Because I ain't got time to go. So yeah, you know what it is.
Okay,
this ain't the same one. The one you got me was gone in like 45 minutes, man. This is the new one.
The drill. Bar Talk TV. Get your drink and get in sync. Everybody watching.
Oh, there go the comments.
Y'all know what time it is. Get your drinks in the air. Let's have a toast. Let's cheers. We
toast to the most.
We ain't dead. We ain't in jail. We out here succeeding. Putting our best foot forward. So here,
man.
Bar Talk TV. Let's go.
Oh, we're doing that?
We're doing that right now. Let's go.
Breadman P said,
I'll definitely salute to that one.
Definitely approved of because.
Yo, what up, Breadman?
What's up, brother?
Hey, don't forget, Breadman P will be headlining his first show at the Thunder Cannon Brewery. They're celebrating YP's Miss Young Poverty. Shout out to Young Poverty. They're celebrating his album release party. Breadman P.
Breadman
will
P.
be headlining. Much love. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers
to everyone out there too.
And real quick, with Breadman P.
Yo, what up?
Brett got something going on with Breadman P because and Breadman P doing a little collaboration on some things. I'm not going to go into detail, but shout out to Breadman P. Shout out.
Get your binoculars and look out.
Like this. Like this.
Like how?
Like this.
Like that.
And we got to go left to right too. You got to look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, Nick?
We're going out after this. Coming soon, Breadman up on here. Yep.
Yo, cheers. Love.
Coming soon, baby.
Cheers,
I'll be in touch with you on it.
Hey, I know we haven't been in the studio for a while. We appreciate all your support.
Cheers, Kendra.
Yo, what up, Kendra? Yo.
Y'all going after this?
Yeah, we're going out after this.
They dragging me out.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
That's the first thing he said. You going with us?
Exactly. I'm not sure if we're dragging them out, but you know.
That's my story. I'm sticking with it.
It depends how you hold this liquor. We have to drag them out later. Let's see. But yeah, we're going out. Hit us up. You know, Bar Talk's on the scene. Shout out to DJ Jamar. Shout out to Street Mob Military. My man is D1 Angel. The homie Angel.
Yeah, I fuck with Street Mob. I really do. I fuck with Street Mob for a minute.
City Boys in this motherfucker. Shout out to Motor. Shout out to DJ Dre. Y'all are people, nothing but love. Don't forget about City Boys Saturdays at Mr. Heads.
I'm hot, bro.
You hot? Oh, here we go.
The shots getting warm, man. I told you it's like a jacket. Oh, you got a whole long john on there.
By the way, he's just trying to promote his OnlyFans right now.
Yeah.
He's giving you a little taste of the
Hey,
sauce.
I know he got a sidebar. He got a side camera on there. He's working at the same time, man. 2 jobs, same time. Same time, man.
OnlyFans for a small, low fee. You can get
Shut
the
the
link.
fuck up, bro. Bro, people be messaging me like,
Really
"You got
asking-
OnlyFans?"
Bro, we went out
Shit is-
last
dude.
weekend and someone came up to him. So, how do I get your content?
No, okay. You want to tell him? You want to put me on blast? All right. So this dude comes up to me, and he's like, "Can I buy some of your content?" I'm like, "What?
What?
you
Oh
talking
wow, that was.
And he's like, "Do you do gay shit?" I'm like, "No, man, I'm good. Like, leave me the fuck alone."
It's the head. It's the bald head.
It is.
And he's like, "I just want to be with you, like, you know, doing whatever to yourself." I'm like, "No, man,
Whoa.
I'm good." And then he's like, "I didn't mean no disrespect." And he walked away.
Did
I'm
you
like,
take
"What
it
the
as a
fuck?"
compliment though?
I know.
He wouldn't stop talking about it. He wouldn't stop talking about it.
I didn't
Hey,
say
did you
shit
take it
to
as
no
a
one.
compliment? Did you take that as a compliment?
That's why the man made a post.
I didn't say shit to no one till like days later.
Oh, that's
'Cause if I
funny.
would have told him that night, he would have been clowning on me the whole time.
All right. Well, hey, thanks to everybody who's tuning in. Thank you to all our live viewers. You do not want to miss this episode. We all about Tucson. You know, Bar Talk TV is all about Arizona. We're all about putting the spotlight on our community. We're all about showing that love. No hate here. We want to see everybody blow up. We want to see everybody grind and shine and do their thing. And we are going to introduce you to the next champion of the world, future champion of the world. His name is Julio Cesar, the Meal Ticket Jr. Come on in, brother. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Welcome to Bar Talk.
He got the belt on.
going
He
on?
got the belt on. Show him the belt, man. Show him the belt.
Let him know.
Yeah.
You know, make some noise for my boy. Come on. Come on.
Welcome to the show,
Loud,
baby.
come on. Loud. Need y'all louder than that.
Welcome to the
Is
show,
your
baby.
mic on?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
again for coming out, man.
That's a real belt, man. That ain't no WWF belt, man. That's a real belt. Hey, I saw it. Yo, these got weight on.
Here.
The champ
Hey, on
out
the
here,
count of
baby.
three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
The champ is here.
Yes, sir.
Your mic's muted.
You got. Hey, as loud as
There we
that
go.
was, he got it
There
on
we go.
mine.
You can hear it. Yeah, loud. We caught
Hey,
you.
it'd be funny if they just saw you quiet doing all this.
Doing all that
Like,
hype
what's he
stuff?
doing?
Like, when is he gonna talk? But yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to Bar
The
Talk
meal
TV.
ticket.
I appreciate
The
it,
meal
man. I appreciate
ticket.
it a lot,
The
man.
meal ticket. All right. So, where you from?
Man, you know, I grew up in Tucson, Arizona. You know, I'm born and raised.
Hell yeah.
You know, I didn't have the best childhood growing up. Didn't really have a mom and dad. Not really family support. So boxing gave me a purpose in life, making nothing into something.
That's what's up.
All right, nothing into something, making something out of nothing. That's something I wrote in one of my lyrics, my songs. I made something out of nothing. And you
Yes,
like
sir.
saying I made.
Nothing into something.
I love it. I love it. I respect that. Look in the camera and tell them that so they can tell them.
Making nothing into something, man. Have a
Nothing
purpose in
into
life, bro.
something.
Got the belt to prove it.
Come
Yep.
on.
Show the belt one more
You know what
time.
I mean? You gotta show that
Hey,
belt,
can we
man.
make noise for him one more time?
You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey.
good, man. I'm proud of that. I support that all day. Good shit,
All
man.
day. Good
Sir.
job.
That's dope.
So there's some wings right there from Pecah's Wings and Things. My man
gotta try
Jeremiah
those,
right
yeah.
here. I need you
They
to try.
got they got the Pecah house this time.
Let me
Pecah
go look.
house. The Pecah's house.
Woo!
I was gonna bring the micheladas, but we did that last year.
Hey, cool,
I mean,
bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, Jacqueline Johnson right there says, "Hey Julio, you rock. Keep up the good work."
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much.
Yep. Jacqueline Johnson. That's what's up. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Thank you for tuning to Bar Talk TV. Please share
there
the
you go.
link. Let's get people to tune in. You guys don't want to miss this interview. All right. So here on Bar Talk TV, we like to play a game called True or False.
Okay.
All right. And the purpose of this game is so they right there, all of them can get to know you. Okay. Just a little bit more. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
There's no wrong answer.
No, it's just true or false. So true or false, Mr. Meal Ticket, you can whoop Rocky Balboa's ass.
Got the heart to try. True.
All right, true. All right. Young Rocky or old Rocky, or they both can get it.
We both can get it.
Ooh, I love
Probably
it.
have a better chance of old Rocky than young.
All right, like you got the heart to try. Which one's your favorite Rocky movie? Do you have a favorite Rocky movie?
Honestly, man, but I like the fourth one.
Okay, when he fought Ivan Drago,
Yeah, the reason why because,
Apollo's Revenge.
he had
Drago?
a drive to redeem his brother from death in the ring,
Right.
and it was just one of the most passion movies I saw when I got out of county. Yeah, freaking got locked in when I was 15. Young and dumb, you know.
Yeah.
Learned, got purpose when I
Came out of retirement.
I got a question
on
though.
that one. He came out of retirement in that movie.
I got a question though. I kind of felt like he should have threw the towel a lot sooner.
Yeah.
I kind of blame it on him.
Yeah, bro. That
you
video
think Apollo should be alive still? You know, I'm saying he threw the towel.
We wouldn't have Creed
I
1, 2, and 3 if
I
we threw the towel. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be no Creed. There wouldn't be no Creed movies now.
Yeah, those Creed movies are the shit.
I love those movies.
Hey,
but his homies he did tell him like, yo, don't throw that towel for me.
Throw that towel in.
For me, don't throw in that towel.
So, your coach, is he gonna throw that towel? Would you tell him the same thing? Your coach,
hell no. Let me drop.
Yeah.
Let me drop. I go all the way, man.
Yo, what up, Emma? Thanks for tuning in. Yo, Eddie Ray Thapia. He said good answer.
Hey, fam.
What up, Freddie Moves? Freddie said, hey,
Christina, love you too.
Hey, yo, check it out. Yo, Freddie said, be careful with those true or false questions.
I might step out.
Hey, yo, Freddie, I know. You know, I'm like, hey, true or false? True or false? Yo, coach, give me those mints. Yeah, Freddie knows about true or false.
He wants the mints.
Hey, Freddie's been on this couch. He knows about the true or false questions. So good looking out. I thought about it.
We don't really want the mints. No, you don't really want the mints.
All right. So true or false? You can do 100 straight sit-ups without farting.
True.
True. How many sit-ups can you do straight up?
Straight up?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, like 200, something like
that.
Damn.
I train hard. I'm putting a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
This gave me a purpose to do some. Yes, sir.
Damn, you.
I run
200 straight
every
sit-ups.
day.
What's up, Adri?
What's up, Adri?
Much love. Thank you for tuning in. Bar Talk TV.
If you don't mind me asking,
don't
where
forget
do
to
you
share.
train at? Do you do more like holistic training, like just with going out, or do you have like a gym, or do you do kind of both?
I go to a gym, but first thing that I do before I get in my routine with boxing, like hitting the bag, shadow boxing, I always do my run.
Okay.
I at least 6 miles.
Where you be running? Like
Cardio.
Man, wherever I know is the distance on Google Map is where I'm running around.
So you like doing the real running, not no treadmill.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like feeling it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And then it gives me like a motivation boost when I see people passing by me to go a little faster.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
And I don't stop.
What music you listen to when you're running?
Shit, personally, bro.
That's a great question.
Personally, I like oldies, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, so my guy.
I mean, hey, that's not oldies. Like what genre oldies?
Like I'm talking about 70s, 80s.
So when you walked into the Bar Talk studio, we were bumping oldies.
Yeah.
Were you like?
Nah, it was like, that gave me the
perfect
vibe coming in.
Yeah, that Carlos Santana.
Yeah, you know, Splish be loving his oldies, baby.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Hey, you got to say, he did both of them, though. I stepped in there real quick.
Hey, that's good. All right, so ready.
Yep, 6 miles. He said 6 miles.
6 miles.
He run like Forrest Gump. I just kept running.
So true or false, Julio, true or false? You shadow box in the shower while singing "Eye of the Tiger."
False.
Hey, if you would have said, hey, no funny question. Funny reason why I asked, every time I go to Cali, even when I have my kids, I run down the beach, running the Eye of the Tiger, bro. Like when I do it, I just look out. It's a beautiful feeling.
Iconic,
That's why I asked that question. What music you listen to?
Yeah.
Try running the Eye. You run the Eye of the Tiger. I feel sorry who fights you the next fight.
I listen. That's a real motivation.
Hey, that's a real song, bro. That's Rocky. Like we were
shadow
talking
box
about.
in the shower.
Yeah.
Dope.
The singing part. Yeah, the singing part.
Hey, watch him do it tomorrow. Watch him do it tomorrow.
Man. Don't slip though. Don't slip though.
You know, X is on to something.
Don't slip though.
Every day's a different day.
Yeah, don't slip in that bathtub, man. That's a dangerous place to do some things, man.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You know.
I know. All right. Ryan Garcia is gonna make Tank Davis eat the canvas.
I want to hear this one.
True or false? Ryan Garcia is gonna make Tank Davis eat the canvas in 2 weeks. I can't wait for that fight. If y'all want to chill with Explicit or Bar Talk TV to watch that fight, hit us up.
Man, so honestly, man, both really good fighters.
They're both amazing.
They're amazing fighters, you know.
Amazing
There's no denying on that.
I love them both.
Records
I'm a fan of both of them.
outstanding. Their amateur records, something else, you know. But personally, my prediction on this, if Tank gets dropped by Ryan, I believe Tank's gonna get up. If Tank drops Ryan, he's not getting up.
I
True.
like that. I like that take
if
on
it goes
Damn.
the
Yeah,
whole
it is.
12 rounds, I
Ooh.
believe
Garcia.
Ryan is going to win.
Yeah, if it's gonna go 12, I like that. I agree with
Damn.
everything
Hey,
you
that's
just
how you know
said.
he a boxer.
Yeah.
He's like, he hit him, he ain't got. We only just call what round, you know what I mean? Like, babe, what round? I like how he broke
Bring us that false.
So which part?
The truth or false games for him. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, Bar Talk TV.
Hey, that was a good. Hey, I like it. Now I want to watch the fight even more. To say like, yo, my boys.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy Miltickett said he get hit. He better not get up.
So, of course, you know, to all my fellas and all my ladies, to our familia watching the show, you know, when you're at the bar, it's natural to talk about sports, especially with the fight coming up. I bet you right now there's people at the bar talking about the fight.
Oh yeah,
right now,
right
now.
Definitely.
So, hey, don't you love Bar Talk TV?
Oh yeah.
So who you got? I know you got. Who you got? If you gotta put your money down, who you got?
In what round?
Tank?
Yeah. What?
No,
round?
Honestly, I can't call that.
Yeah,
but I
okay.
believe Tank is gonna win.
What do you got? What do you got? Come on, what you got? I'm a fan. I love boxing.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go at least 8 rounds.
Man, you say that because it's
at
Tank's
least
prediction, bro. You said Tank said you gonna knock him out in 8th.
Oh, he did? I didn't see that. On my mama, on my
okay.
kids. On my kids, I didn't know he said that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, maybe say 8 rounds. Yeah, he said that. I didn't know that. Yo, I really just I'm thinking 8 rounds. I think 8 rounds, bro. Like I think, but I didn't say who I think. But I think Tank, man. Like I agree with him on that. He get hit with Tank, bro. Tank got that hit, bro. Like
Ryan's been dropped. He's been dropped, and Tank hits harder than who he got dropped with.
Man. I like how he said. I think Tank can get up.
Hit,
we don't know what's gonna happen after that, but he said I think he can get up if he lands that.
He never touched the canvas.
I want Garcia to win, but it's hard for me to picture fucking Tank losing.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't see that.
He's fast. Ryan Garcia is
bro.
fast.
And he said, but
fight of the year.
Tank's a pit bull, bro.
Fight of the year already.
Oh yeah, dude, it sold out within 5 minutes.
Christina, Tank all the way.
Tank all the way. Yeah.
Hey,
man.
what do you guys vote for? Who do you think is gonna win? Y'all blow up our comments. So you let us know who's gonna win, Tank or Garcia. Don't forget, if you guys want to watch the fight with Bar Talk TV, hit us up. You know what it is. We put it down all over town.
Oh, like it 5-0 all
yes,
the way.
Sir.
With protection. With protection.
All right, true or false? You sing bitty bitty bum bum while you train.
Nah.
I sing bitty bitty bum bum. Oh, that's what.
I
sing bitty bitty beats. Hey, you might want to now. Hey, you might knock him off.
I might be swinging, but I'm not singing it. I'm going at the moment when I hit the bag. I go in the rhythm. It's weird.
Proof for that one. I like that one. I like how he said bitty bitty
so
bum bum.
he kind of already touched base on it. So you like to train the oldies?
Yeah.
Like Zapp and Roger.
That's
a good one.
More bounce to the ounce.
Yeah.
Dance slow, baby.
Yeah, I like that positive energy. Cause like honestly, like rap can do it too. Like
rap make you mad, huh?
But it gets like a different drive. Like I don't know, I'm more of a good I love doing this. This is a sport I love doing.
He said Ryan got no chin.
Yeah, you don't got a chin like that. I'm gonna be honest.
That's dope. Well, thanks for playing true or false, my guy. Y'all give him a round of applause. Come on.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Now y'all learned a little bit more about him.
Tank's gonna have it.
Tank's gonna have. Hey, look at his profile.
Everybody's
picture.
going for Tank.
It's Trump with the Michael
Jordan face.
I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, that's my brother Ish, man. That's my big bro right there, man.
That's just
funny. My big bro right there. I forgot about his profile picture. I'm like, who is this? That's my guy. God damn.
All right, so now that we got that out the way, we got to know you a little bit more. You mentioned you were locked up in county at the age of 15.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't have to answer this, but what were you charged for? What got you in there? What were you doing? Armed robbery.
Yeah.
So, what did your parents think of that?
Well, was in foster care at that time, so just a little shocked. Like, what was I doing? Basically,
foster care. So you an orphan?
Basically, like I was being like. I don't really want to, because I'm good with my grandma now, and like little bits of my family. With the older I got, try to reach out and communicate with me. Good. But all reality, I was on the streets at the age of 8. Just living in alleys, playgrounds, easy at trash cans.
Which led you to armed robbery, right?
Like it started getting worse when I got 10, and then 11 became a routine where it was like nothing.
So you've been fighting your whole life.
Basically, but I was like more just depressed. I wasn't like fighting, like trying to fight people. I was like, why the fuck am I going through this? Like, God, what the fuck is the problem? You know?
Yeah.
Can I cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a respectful.
Fuck, shit. Yeah, you can cuss.
That's a respectful man right there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's a dope question.
Nah, I just.
So these are the streets of Tucson, right?
Yeah. I grew up born and raised.
The hot streets of Tucson.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
What side of town, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I grew up over here on the east side. This is my neighborhood right here too. Freaking out. I grew up
Got east side in the building, baby. Got a lot of hardwood on the east side, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Tucson all the way though, man. I'm born in UMC Hospital, man. So I represent Tucson.
That's what's up.
But,
so I mean, obviously, you kind of already explained what it was like growing up without your parents on the streets, young age. I know, obviously, that shit's hard.
Yeah.
Right. At what point did you realize like boxing is my way out, or boxing is what my calling is, or boxing is my inspiration? Like at what point was it? When you're on the streets? Was it when you're in jail?
When I was in county. I thought I was gonna do 4 years, man. So I got blessed in getting out with 2. Me and my homie long live my bro Wally, man. He passed away in county and stuff. He ended up going back in there. But when I was locked up, I didn't know what the fuck. I'm like, dude, 4 years. Like, fuck, what the fuck am I gonna be doing? So I just thought of something like, man, I've been fighting my whole life. I'm not really the most educated person. I'm streetwise smart. Yeah. I was thinking of a way to like make money legitly without selling drugs and stuff. And I was like, man, fight. Why not try to go fighting? Then I heard you can win 25 mil off fighting for a belt. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna shoot for that. And when I got out, I got into that with my coach. I persuaded with people I was living with. He got me into a boxing gym.
What's the coach's name?
His name was Brad Carlton.
Brad Carlton?
Yeah, he's a father figure growing up for me.
Nice. So
he got a comment, man. It's for you.
What's up? Happy you have sacrificed.
Happy you survived
your obstacles and have succeeded in life. Thank you, Tanisha.
Appreciate
Thank you, Tanisha. Appreciate it.
We're
all happy.
Thank you for watching too.
We feel blessed you're in the studio right now. Thank you, man. I'm glad we met. We actually met at LA Fitness.
Yeah, man.
We met in the sauna, not on no weird stuff.
Yeah,
we had our clothes on, I promise.
I was trying to make weight for a fight, and I'm a people's person, so I don't mind speaking. I saw you having box gloves, so I said, hey, man, you box? Just trying to talk.
He was ready. He was like, you in my way of a 25 million?
I need a spar.
Every person he sees, like, I got 25 million on your head right now.
Yeah, I reckon. I was like, nah, man, I just like go and hit the back for fun and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to hold it for me?
I did not think it would get to this.
What up, Julie? Hey, Julie, if you're going out traveling tonight, I think I saw you post you're going to a concert out of town. Be safe. Safe travels, go. We appreciate your love. But yeah, man, that's a great story. I'm glad we met, at LA Fitness of all places in the sauna with our clothes on. That was great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
But so you met Coach while you were locked up?
You too.
No.
Proud of your determination. Definitely need more influence on you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. That's what I was telling you. Good shit.
Yeah, good job, man.
Good shit.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, y'all.
You're definitely of inspiration to a lot of young kids.
And how old are you, bro?
24. I just turned 24.
Young. Hell yeah. Good shit.
So you met Coach when you was locked up?
Nah. So with him, I eventually, I can say a lot, but I made my own family out here. I'm an orphan, but I made my family through the streets. I used to hop from house to house. I started with school and then became
couch to couch, floor to floor.
So I was in foster care. I pretty much just said fuck foster care, and I kind of went ghost on the radar. And I got taken up by a family friend of mine, Chris Graham, and he saw me with 2 duffel bags, and I used to come over and just chill. And he says, "Where you going?" So honestly, I don't know. He said, "Well, you want to stay here?" And started having tears come down my face and stuff, and gave me purpose. Eventually down the road, like 2 weeks later, said, "Why don't you get in the boxing gym?" And his son Damien, this is my brother, not blood, but he's my brother.
Yeah, we know what that means.
Yeah. He told me to, "Why don't you come to the gym?" I came with me. At first, coach didn't really like me because I was like a little hot head trying to say, "Oh, well, I fight like this."
This how I fight.
Yeah, this how I move.
I don't know, coach. I've been knocking him out like this,
And he's like,
why you in my gym? Had a fight run down the alley? I got my cardio in too.
Yeah. I ran 6 miles to get here, coach. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cops all day. I got cardio.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But and how did it develop from there? Like,
well, from there, I was a little high, but he saw that I had heart.
yeah.
So he tried to work with me.
You can't teach heart. You can't train that. You
Well,
can train somebody to punch.
Stubbornness.
Yeah.
I wasn't I had a listening problem. I had troubles trying to listen to people. I got better the older I got because I always thought it's my way or no way.
Well, naturally, you're missing an authority figure your whole life. So
yeah,
take a while
I had
to
no
adjust to
role
that.
model, no one like that. I had to figure out life myself and be tough through it. So, yeah, but eventually, it took until my third fight. He was my corner. There was another coach that was cornering me. My third fight, I fought this like 27-year-old. I was 16, and it was my third fight. And it was outside of a bar out there in Buckeye, I believe the city was.
Okay,
and this fool tried to get all cocky with no headgear in this amateur fight. So I go up in there. Homeboy try to light me up. Well, I had the heart. I wish I had the video to show it, bro. I wish I had it. It was tight, bro. I just had heart. Like he was coming, and like I just kept moving my head, tried to swing, and like for some reason I went like this and went boom, 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 and then he stumbled back like all the way, like about the other side of the ring. It was a dramatic moment. It was in the first round.
That sounds like Beady Beady Bum Bum, man.
Bitty bitty bum bitty bum bum. See, he does. He just don't say it out loud.
Yeah,
that's all it is. That's all
He did it. I was like, damn, that was right on point with the rhythm on there. Beady Beady Bum Bum. I was like, he does it.
True story.
Yeah,
that's great.
What's up?
You just went for the Golden Gloves, right?
Yeah, I did. I freaking I did great, honestly. I did good. I went into the finals and everything. Sadly, truth though, I didn't get it, but I didn't feel like I lost.
You made it to the finals.
Yeah, I made it to the final. No, but I felt like personally, and a lot of people were telling me when I was coming out of that event, I should have went. And it just a little personal thing because not only for going into getting another belt, it was my coach's birthday.
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I teared up after that.
Yeah.
Shit, I was hurt. Not only because of the belt, because I know I won. I felt like I won, especially when I looked at the video.
Yeah.
Cause man, it just
can't never leave.
It was his birthday, man. It was his birthday, man. I wanted to get on one knee and say, I appreciate all the help you've been doing for me, coach. Much love.
Yeah.
Make a big ass moment right there.
Yeah, I can't wait for y'all to meet Coach. We're chopping it up with him, of course, off camera when they got in the studio. And I cannot wait for y'all to meet Coach.
If you don't mind me asking, just hearing out, from an actual boxer perspective, because I mean, when anybody fights, everybody always feels they win. But the way boxing is now, one thing I don't like is that everybody's talking about is rigged. Do you personally feel professional boxing is rigged? Like like how you said, I watched the fight and I really felt like I won, and I don't feel anybody could take that from you. Do you feel like when we, the perspective of where professional boxing is, where you obviously want to get to, where you're obviously at, do you feel it's more rigged? Do you feel there's things behind the scene, or do you call it like, hey man, it is what it is, pure? Or you think there's still purity to it? Good, thank you for.
I mean, honestly, everybody's different, But at the same time, if you're helping promoting something, you probably have a better chance of the judges being on your side. My opinion. But at the same time, if you make it a fight that there was no competition, they can't freaking deny you as the winner.
In a way, you could say it's the boxer's responsibility to not leave in the hands of the judges.
Yes. 100%.
I never heard
100%.
And that, to me, that sounds like politics.
Yeah, it is.
That's politics all day.
We got some pictures, right? Yeah. Let's show some pictures. And I want you to tell us about the pictures. Tell everybody watching.
Let's see what Coach.
Yeah, see what comes up.
Let's see what Coach put up.
Thanks for tuning in. Bar Talk TV. We appreciate y'all.
I want to see the blooper one. He's gonna do something.
Have a little explanation of the pictures that we put up.
By the way, we're gonna be announcing the winners of the Pecaz Wings and Things giveaway.
Yeah, that was the day where Coach had mad love for me. That was the one where I fought the 27-year-old outside.
That's from Buckeye.
Yeah, that was from Buckeye.
That was after Buckeye.
Yeah.
Who's in the picture?
Go
back. Who's in that picture?
That saw homeboy and the big white guy we used to call White Mountain named Pete. Shout out to Pete.
Shout out to Pete. Looks like a white mountain.
The homie Andrew on the right in the black shirt, and Malia right next to me, little Tom girl. She was a good boxer. She just stopped boxing. I don't know what really happened. She just stopped showing up one day, but I'm still here.
Good. I'm glad you're here.
I ain't stopping.
Let's see the next one.
Shoot. I was in blue corner, I'll tell you that much. I can't really tell you what time I was at with this.
All right, let's go to the next one.
This one is
Getting
when
taped up.
I was in a Desert Showdown. It was my most like moment where I had a giant audience. It was,
How many people were there?
Whew, like over almost like 700 people. The stands were filled. I went to the championship in Desert Showdown.
Look, guys, he's going to be boxing at the Casino del Sol May 13th. How about we make sure there's more than 700 people there for his next fight?
Hey, much love.
How about
man.
that?
I'm
Can we
here
do
to-
that, yo? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Let's go.
Promise put on a show for y'all.
All right, let's see the next photo.
That was when I won my fourth fight, I believe. I fought some Russian dude, and yeah, I just outboxed him.
Thought about Rocky on
Rocky,
that one, right? Hey, man, you know what? Hey, you ain't,
He's
you
like,
ain't
"They
gonna do
fucked
me. Yeah, I know.
Rocky IV's my favorite. They fucked up. That's dope. Let's see the next
You
pic.
got the trophy right there in your hand too. That's
Yeah.
That's what's
Good
up.
job, man.
I believe it was some other event that I won. Yeah, it was some other event I won.
okay.
That was the Desert Showdown, the finals.
Where was that located?
That was in India. In
Indio,
California.
California?
Cali?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
That was the first time I became a champ.
Hey,
Talk about it.
I
in the
finally
red
got
van.
this was this one right here.
Yeah, put it to the camera one more time.
This was this one
Let
right
me see.
here.
Yeah, throw it right there.
You
Give
know,
it to us.
Hey, man, and I held it, man. That was heavy, man. I picked it up. I was like, oh, man.
it's real too.
I don't work out at all, so that's why I'm like, I live fry baskets all day. I don't really get no workout from that. I just flip wings.
It's a cool job, man. I love wings. Shoot.
Hey, man.
And his wings are the bomb.
And the red Vans, are those the Vans?
Yeah,
You put those on after, right?
Yeah, I put them on after.
I put them
on.
Let me find out you got that belt on the Vans, boy, man. We're going to put you on Sports Center after this, man.
Get this man an endorsement. Vans.
Nah, but that was one of my greatest moments. I'll never forget.
Hell yeah.
It was just I finally achieved something from being like nothing into something. As
Validation. Because you were achieving things all the way over there, but that's like a moment of validation.
Yeah.
Like, you guys can
Affirmed,
never
like-
take this shit away from
Yeah.
you. Right?
The
Yes,
fruits
sir.
of your labor, as they would call it. You know what I mean? I mean, when you put all the hard work into something, and that's one thing I give you your props on, especially everything you've been through, bro. Like, I feel a lot of people go through life, looking for excuses, but
Man, I never gave up, man. Honestly,
Yup,
bro,
real shit.
you're a weak mindset if you have to use something to substitute your problems with. At the end of the day, be a man and freaking be tough about it. I had to try to be tough and figure it all out growing up.
at the same time,
So, and people had guidance, and people choose to freaking have like someone hold their hands.
Yep.
Well, I didn't have that.
Yep.
I had to figure it out, and I never gave up, never got on drugs and anything like that.
That's good shit. Especially in Tucson, because we know a lot of people out here on everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Not against them, you know what I mean? Not against them. We all got our demons, but to not let your demons overcome you is another thing.
Yes.
We all got our demons. Ain't nobody perfect.
We all got our devils.
Just
Yeah.
got the trophy.
Yep.
We got some comments.
Baby Spaz.
Oh, that's my homie.
Push forward
What's good,
TV.
D?
We're rolling in deep for meal ticket. Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
You already know. Bar Talk TV will be in the house. We'll be there to support you.
Appreciate y'all, man.
For
I'm
sure.
putting on a great show. I promise y'all.
Yeah,
I
we
promise
believe
I'm
it.
putting on a great show.
We got more pics to see.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it.
Going back and forth.
That was some good sparring. My boy Randy. That was my coach right here. Paul on the left side. Second one on the left. My coach right there in the middle, Brad Carlton, me, and I forgot that guy's name, but it was a good sparring session that day.
Hell yeah. What's a good sparring session consist of?
Where you guys are getting some good punches in with each other and you guys are still going at it.
Yeah.
That's a good sparring set. Not like getting like 6 rounds but barely touching each other.
Yeah.
Like persistently, like going back
Landing
forth.
and receiving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing the toughness that you can take a punch and give some.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. Like Mike Tyson said, right? Everybody's got a plan so they get hit in the mouth.
Yeah, for real.
Hey,
For real.
I love that saying.
Hey, move that head. move that head.
So is this they're judging who won? Who won?
That's when I won silver gloves. That was my 3rd win.
Good job, man.
Or no, 4th. Or no, 5th. No. This was my 4th. The one with the Russian was my 5th.
Okay.
Yeah. The same photo. No, the coach was real happy for me on that one.
That's dope. Can't wait for y'all to meet the coach. The coach will be on later.
That
Is that post fight meal? Post fight meal?
Honestly,
post-fight
that's just a little personal because I never had Denny's growing up.
Yeah.
And I was 15 right there.
The first time eating Denny's?
Yeah.
What'd you get? Did you get breakfast, dinner? What'd you get?
Yeah, I had a.
Did you get the sizzling skillet?
Yeah. That's
I
what I
love
had.
the
Man.
sizzling skillet.
That's what I had. Yeah.
I love the sizzling
You know they
skillet.
have like the best seasoned fries there, man.
Dude, their fries good. I love Denny's.
Yeah, we gotta go sometime, man. Well, not to the one we went to last time, Jacob,
Oh no, fuck that place.
Fuck that
we ain't
place.
going there again.
But yeah.
Is that a bigger trophy? Is that
that was what Arizona versus California.
Arizona won?
Arizona won.
Damn, when was this? What year?
Shoot, I think it was like 2016.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
Was 16. I was 17.
17.
Yeah, 17.
So you hit the ground running as soon as you got out of county.
Right when I got out, I was on ankle monitor.
Put your mind to it.
Well,
So you was at the gym with your ankle monitor?
Yeah.
And your fights with the ankle monitor?
No, right before I started competing, they took the ankle monitor off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty fucking cool though. Fighting with your ankle monitor.
I would have done it. I would have done it.
He's like, not my first time.
No.
What's up, Fats?
What up, Fats?
He said salute for
Yep.
opening all the demons.
And don't
Appreciate
forget,
y'all, man.
April
Much love.
22nd.
Shout out, Faz. What up, big bro?
April 22nd, the Deluxe Lounge. We're having a 420 Fest. Come on out. We're going to have
Bar Talk TV in the building.
Bar Talk in the
Pecan's
building.
gonna be serving their
Pecan in the
award-winning
building.
wings.
hosted by
Oh,
Explicit.
420 block party about to be popping.
420
Who they got
block party
performing?
about to be
Who got
popping.
performing? got
Mr.
different
Drink in My Cup.
Yup. Hey, we got
Drink in My Cup.
Banks.
Yeah,
Kurt
we got,
Cobain
hey,
is in the
that's gonna be a
motherfucker.
very Kurt
Yeah.
Cobain's, right?
Yep.
Kurt Cobain's. You know he show love to Tucson a lot, man.
Yep.
It's always a great show.
Shout out to Fats. My dog. All right, let's see some
Insiders
more
events in the
got
building
this one.
too.
Another trophy.
Shoot. I think that's when I wanted in Square. It's not Square Garden, New York, but it's Square Garden out there in Phoenix. Gym.
Bro, you got some hardware.
Yeah. I got
a trophy case.
I got a good amount. I gave them all around to my family and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, everyone get a little piece of me.
That's good. I like that.
Hey, Jacob Torres is in town.
Jacob Torres is in town?
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Jacob Torres?
What's up, brother? I'm gonna send him the address to come by.
Yeah, for sure.
So what is this about?
I was tired.
Oh, that's the blooper.
I was tired. We were waiting for a fight. It was crowded in the event. So
Is that a body pillow under there or a dead body? Yeah, man.
I see.
Damn, coach.
I ain't never seen him with
Bro,
I was gonna just say that, Jacob.
I'm not going.
I've seen a lot of things happen in the car before.
Hey, now I'm gonna say. I know. That's how you know you've been in the streets before, because you know how to get comfortable up in a car, bro. I slept in my car before.
No, I didn't.
Wasn't very comfortable, but that looks actually kind of comfortable for a good 15 minute nap, maybe 20.
No, I slept for a few hours, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
Did you like that, huh?
I was wearing. Yeah, he did. Apparently, he did me like that.
I mean, I would take a picture of anybody like that. I would have. Hey, if I saw a stranger through the window, I would have had to say like, "Yo, what the hell is going on here?"
I love it. I love it.
No, but I was waiting for a fight. I was one of the last fighters out of 40 fights.
Did you win that one?
Yeah, I believe.
Oh man,
yeah, I won majority of my fights.
That's what's
man.
up.
He looked like he won. He's sleeping
Hey,
good.
hey, I was gonna say, but
I was waiting.
I just looking at that. I'd be damn if I lose somebody fight like that. But yo, you must fight hard. Just like he must fight hard to be sleeping like that. That's all. Hey, because I'd be.
Man, I'm gonna have the homie talking shit out there.
Hey man, that man. If you see somebody sleeping like that, he dangerous. Don't think nothing crazy to that person.
Coach.
I got you. I knew there was gonna be a blooper picture in there. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to see that one.
Yep.
There had to be one. Huh?
Had to be.
There might be more.
That was the Arizona versus California.
Okay.
I think I was the fight of the night for my performance.
How yeah?
Oh,
How many rounds? Do you remember?
3
rounds.
3 2-minute rounds.
Nice.
Yeah, I performed flawless. That was
that has to be White Mountain.
That was the one on the left.
Yeah, that got to be
you
White
can tell
Mountain.
right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first fight. I freaking won, and everyone on there won.
Nice.
It was a fight night over there at the gym. It was located on 22nd and Wilmot.
Yeah, the one right here.
Yeah, it was. Now it moved right there on 22nd and Pantano now. Is where we're relocated at.
Yeah, I think now it's like a Muay Thai gym.
Yeah, I'm like, man, go back. I miss that gym. I had so much memories there.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Bar Talk TV Explicit. Jacob Romo, Julio Cesar, the Mill Ticket Jr., Jeremiah Bacall, Wings and Things. Tune in. He's going to be giving away his wings. We got 3 winners tonight.
We got 3 winners.
3 winners.
Whenever y'all ready, we get 50 wings, man.
50 wings.
50 wings.
50
and
wings.
You know what? I'm going to let them get up to 2 flavors. I'm not going to do all 1 flavor. I'm going to let you split
25 this 25, one, 25 that one.
And
one
you're going to get a free t-shirt.
5 of that, 5 of this, none of that bullshit. 25.
Hey, bro, I really had I remember the grand opening, bro. I remember the grand opening. I had somebody come in there and it said, remember, because I did dollar wings on the grand opening?
Yep.
I had one ticket say, I don't know how many flavors I had, maybe like 12 or 13. I have one, and they really wrote it down, 1 flavor each, because people be like, I want to try all of them. And can I get 2? No, bro. No.
That's
bro, people, you'd be surprised, bro. And I'm kind of like, I always take it as a joke. I'm always expecting to hear, I'm just joking. I'll get 6 and 6. Can I get 2 and 2? Because I want to try all your flavors. And I'd be like waiting for the LOL, the punchline. I'm like, no, I don't do that. No, I'm not doing that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it happens, bro. So yes, I'm gonna do that though. 25. Ain't gonna be no 3. You ain't gonna get the BD
25.
Stay tuned.
Stay
all
tuned.
51.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have the meal ticket. I'm gonna have the meal ticket scoop. Pick out of the bag.
You pick out a winner.
You gonna pick out of the winner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on here? Getting taped up.
And when he's champion of the world, y'all can say, yo, I won 50 wings off of him.
The champ of the world.
Meal ticket, yo. He's the meal ticket.
That was off one of my fights. I'm just getting ready for it.
Hi, any unusual or things for your pre-fight routine that you think might be different from what everybody else does? Or is it like basically what everybody else does?
I mean, I kind of like being to myself. I'm kind of pretty like pretty basic, I guess. Just in my own routine, headphones in, zone out everyone, shout about and get ready for a fight. Hit a little mid before, so I'll be all hot and warm, and then you jump right up in there. Action.
Gotcha. What song do you go out to?
For my debut, or like what I use?
When you go to the ring, what's your ring song?
They don't really do that, amateurs.
No.
At least
how about you change the game? How about you do it?
What?
How about you do it? Set up like a Bluetooth speaker and bump your shit, little smoke machine.
You can't have somebody come out live on a karaoke machine.
Yeah. What if I want to come out rap with you when you come out?
Yeah. See,
I wouldn't mind. Bro. I wouldn't mind helping anyone that come. I actually have a couple homies that actually do Tucson rap, so I'm pretty sure they would love to get on there.
What's your weight division?
My weight division, I'm gonna be going to for pro is gonna be at 154,
which is
middleweight.
Middleweight.
I believe so.
If you was to fight for the middleweight championship, what song would you go out to? Just right now.
MGM Grand.
MGM, yo.
You
got all the lights, the bright lights.
Let's get ready to rumble.
What song are you walking out to right now?
Who is it? You're gonna fight Ryan Garcia.
Bitty bitty bum.
In the purple trunks, baby. In the purple. Do the purple and purple glove. Purple means royalty in a lot of places.
Oh yeah.
That's why I like rocking purple. Y'all see Explicit. I rock purple a lot. But yeah, that's tight. Bitty bitty bum bum. That's what it is. MGM Grand.
Think about that. It's almost like somebody asking
your
Grammy speech. What song are you going out to in the championship fight? You know what I mean? That's dope that he don't know it yet. So that means you got way to go. Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh man. Shoot.
Because they sometimes have people come out live rapping, right?
They do.
Yeah. They have people live. So if you can get somebody live, let's say that if you got somebody right now who can go out live for you.
Who's your favorite rapper right now? I know you like oldies, but who's your favorite rapper right now? Top 3.
Rapper.
Dead or alive?
Dylan.
Dylon.
I call him Dylan. Every time I see it, it says like Dylan.
Honestly, lyrically, I like the game.
I like the game a lot too.
Lyrically.
Especially his freestyles.
I liked 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
I even like Snoop, man. Snoop, cool ass.
I mean, Snoop Dogg,
yeah, you know.
Who don't like Snoop?
Yeah. But I can go on. But top, I don't know. I have to really sit down and think. I'm just like, if it has a good vibe, I'll fuck with it.
What's up?
Yeah. like positive energy.
Is there any rappers from Arizona that you follow, that you like, that you support? I hate to use the word.
I forgot the name, but yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I forgot the names. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, we'll put you on after the show. We'll put you on. We go off camera. I'll put you on some dope ass local rappers.
Okay.
I using the word local. What's the Arizona rappers?
Shit, I might know a few.
What's going on here?
This was a fight. We're all just saying what's up. I think it was just for a fight night. We just did that for fun.
Nice.
Just to support the gym, get little funds going in.
Is that coach up front?
Yeah, coach and everything.
If I was fighting somebody with a coach doing that stance, I knew I was gonna lose. Look at him.
Yeah.
Hey, he way different than any person.
Yo, coach look like he about to do a jumping kick on me, man.
For sure.
He about to he gonna do more than boxing on me.
He's got to do the shot.
Have you thought about doing MMA or just straight boxing?
Man, a lot of people thought like I look like an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually done this thing. It's level 1. I only did level 1 because I was trying to just stick with boxing. But I'm 4-0, and I actually got a 1-round knockout.
Word?
Yeah, less than a minute. Was it?
I was gonna ask you, what's your quickest knockout? I was gonna ask that.
56, 59 seconds in the first round. Yeah,
that's nice.
They tried to come at me crazy. That he tried to dab me up. He tried to do some sneaky ass.
That's how you know you from the streets. He
tried to dab me up, but then he tried to leap right over. But I already had the hand, boom, to pop him right back. Like, don't do that. And then
you just said don't do that.
And then he was just trying to come at me, and I was blocking everything. And then I just with some hooks, boom, 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 and then, I don't know, I forgot exactly how I hit him, but I turned and I believe I hit him on the right, and then a hook. Then he folded. I think that's how I hit him, or I hit him with the left and then my right. One of the two. I know I.
She went down though, basically.
Yeah, you went down.
I just know I hit him, and he
was stumbling, trying to get to the corner. I was like, and then they called it.
Damn. Mm-hmm. So would you MMA?
Huh?
Would you think about MMA in the future?
I grew up on the streets, man. Shit,
so that's because to me that's like a lot more fighting to it.
I could do a lot, but personally, man, it's just boxing shows more money into it. So that's why I went with the boxing route.
Good shit.
Because UFC, don't get me wrong,
Dana.
It's getting better. It's getting better, but boxing is where the money's at right now for fighting wise.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Go where the money, baby. Gotta get. Hey,
that's
chase
why he's
that
the
bag.
meal ticket. That's why he the meal ticket.
Oh, you got the fight. Oh, that's what's on it. I saw the other picture. 5-2-0.
That's my little sister right there. You know, my Brad.
Shout out to little sis.
Yeah, that's when I won Golden Gloves. This is my second belt.
Nice. Where was that at? Phoenix?
Yeah, that was in Phoenix. That was the same one. I came from one of my losses and stuff. My first fight. That's just me, just feeling myself.
You gotta put that on the wall. You gotta put that on the wall. That's a whole mood right there.
That should have been the flyer pick.
That's I had some sparring at Boxing Inc. Shout out Boxing Inc. Tucson, Arizona, right there on Broadway and Prudence.
Who's been your best opponent so far, besides yourself? Who's been your best opponent?
Like who I sparred out?
Just fighting in general. Like
the actual fight, yeah. Who gave you the toughest fight?
Like sparring or competition?
Competition.
Competition? There ain't no competition.
Oh, I like that.
Who would you like to fight again?
Competition or just sparring?
Competition.
Competition? Shoot,
Is
man.
Dude,
he went pro, man. I was there. So last year, there was a Gene Lewis tournament. Last year, I freaking, like, I don't even know him, but like, all respect, at the end of the day, it's cool. It was a good fight. I can't even knock it. But my performance, I made him miss so damn much, bro. It was like ridiculous. No lie, this is gonna sound dramatic, but it's kind of the truth. Because my manager and my coach both were there witnessing it. I had about over 30 people walk up to me. You should have won that. I should have had the belt. Yeah. And because he was the international champion of the United States of that year, I feel like they favored it to him.
Of course.
So like I said, you can't leave it in, like, even if it's a good fight, you can't leave it into the judges.
I've always felt like, and you said how he was a champ. I've always felt like in order to beat the champ, you gotta knock him out. I always feel like if you go,
well, it's even a clear winner,
it's a clear winner. Like if you don't knock him out, even if we see that you beat him, in order to take the belt, or to, like you say, he has the international champ. He has kind of leeway. You know what I mean?
I've always felt the same.
I've always felt like you have to knock him out. like even if you win on points, they're not gonna give you. They
or clearly just beat
you have to clearly. But even then, though, because remember what happened with Pacquiao with the dude in Australia.
Oh, I want to hear about that.
You remember
that was crazy.
You remember that?
That was crazy.
Like, wow, like
he did touch him Pacquiao a little bit more, but I feel like Pacquiao was doing more damage.
But you know,
yeah.
It's crazy for you to say like there's politics. There's a lot of politics involved with boxing, and like you say, because there's big money, bro. Them pay-per-views, bro, they be raking it.
Who are your top 3 boxers of all time?
Okay, so cool.
Don't say I can wait for this one.
Don't say Haynes or further lose. I ain't talking about those boxers. I'm talking about the fight.
So the one that really motivated me and how I try to fight in his style is Roy Jones Jr. My second, I just like his flow, how his little swag to it when he stepped into the ring is Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh,
and then
he knows boxing.
He was all swag.
I have this third style, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting into my own style, but Mike Tyson, just because his little peekaboo thing.
Yeah, peekaboo.
Yeah.
He come up with that uppercut, bro. If he hits you with that, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah,
he was all power, bro.
It throws people off. If you're just trying to throw straight punches, man, that's actually the way to go because you're constantly just out of the jabbing way because the jab is going straight, and the slightest movement you're gonna be out of the way if you're fighting opponent that's just trying to like throw straight punches. So
I like that.
So I honestly, George Foreman walking to the side with combos. Yeah, I got a couple.
I remember that George Foreman movie was about to drop soon.
I want to see that.
Hey, you remember how they would show how dude? It wasn't George Foreman, but how he would just hit the bag.
He's a big guy, man.
Yo, bro, to get hit by that dude, bro, like ouch. Like yo, he could punch me in my foot and I'm gonna die, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, down, I'm dead. Shit, fuck.
Man, he's a good example. No matter how old you are, man. If you got the heart to keep going.
Sugar Ray was middleweight, correct?
Yeah,
he was middleweight, right?
Yeah.
Who would you be your favorite welterweight? Because welterweights put out a lot of good legends. Because there was a lot of because I think Roy Jones went middleweight to heavyweight.
Roy Jones he went to light to all the way heavy.
Yeah. Oh, he went light to straight heavy. I think he went even middleweight. Yeah,
no, he did in 6 different weight classes.
Yeah, bro.
It was
5. Roy just jumped around. It was just he was just he just wanted to beat everybody's ass.
Yeah, he ran out of people to fight. He ran out of people to fight. So he had to keep moving up in weight classes because he was running out of people to fight.
Do you see yourself wanting to move up in weight class, or do you see yourself wanting to be a middleweight where you at for a while and kind of own that, or do you see yourself like trying to bounce around, like kind of like you said, Roy Jones, your number one.
Similar path. So right now I'm young, right? So I'm gonna get older over time. So the thing is though with boxing, so I walk around like 180 something. I drop about 30 pounds for a fight, because the reason why what coach got in my head, as young as you are, you want to try to cut the most weight as you can because the older you get, it's gonna be harder. So maybe before my 30s or in my 30s, I'll probably go to 160.
Yeah.
But I want to stick to 154.
Hell yeah.
Touch a belt and everything, appreciate the moments.
And you will. You will. Keep at it, brother.
I will, man. We're
more
very
pictures.
hard for it.
I think we got.
I'm a little bad. What else is gonna pop up? That was another fight. I can't describe that one though.
I think the rest of these are coaches, right?
These
are his pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get the coach on here in a little bit too. What words of encouragement would you give to somebody else living out in the streets who wants to be a boxer? Let's say somebody who's walking the same exact path. Not by their own wrongdoing, not by their choice, but caught in the same similar circumstances as you grew up in. You rose out of that. You overcome. What advice would you give that person?
Honestly, it's nothing even have to do nothing with boxing. Personally, bro, you should never just give up. Never give up. Think of what goals. You gotta have goals in life to grow in life. Mm-hmm. You can't just get by. But what's the goal of getting by though? There's goals to everything. And once you achieve a goal, don't be satisfied with that one goal. Try to make more goals.
Out of that
so if you make that one goal that you wanted, make another goal. And then
when you reach your destination, you got to look for another goal. Right?
Always stay busy trying to make goals. Doesn't even have to be fighting, but never just not do nothing.
Tell them.
Not do nothing. Y'all got to keep trying to do something. Don't bum it out and be fucking broke. And don't want to be around broke people. If
don't chase the meal ticket,
you don't kick around with 6 broke people.
Be the meal ticket.
You're going to be the 7th broke person. You kick around with 6 freaking wealthy people, you're going to be the 7th wealthy person.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Well said.
Well said. Yeah.
Well said.
If they aren't people on Wall Street, I'm joking.
Well,
you don't want to get involved with some wealthy people.
I got a great idea. How about we do the giveaway now?
There we
I was
go.
gonna say that.
Who knows?
Want to run this commercial first?
Go ahead and run the commercial.
Let's run the commercial. We'll be right back with the giveaway. Tune in.
Because there we go.
Bar Talk TV. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, everybody? This is D Breezy with Bar Talk TV, and I got the owner here of Pecans Wings and Things. So, Jeremiah, what sets you apart from all these other wing places out here?
I would say it's my flavors, and not just my flavors, but also how I make them. First things off top is that I do make all my sauces from scratch. So, daily, made to order daily. No sauces get kept overnight, and to me with the chicken wings at the beginning, anybody can drop a chicken wing in some grease or put them on the grill, but to me it's all about the sauce, and my sauces are made from scratch. On top of that, I feel, it's just my flavors, Michelada wings.
Michelada wings?
Michelada wings.
I want to try those.
So Michelada wings, I got the cilantro lime jalapeno wings, I got bacon wrap wings, birria wings. Birria wings. Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's the flavor, it's just doing something different that you're not seeing, that you can't get from anywhere else around us right now. So, that's what I feel would set me apart right now from, all these other wing places.
Yeah, I agree. So, Jeremiah, tell us, where can we find these wings at?
It's going to be 20% military discount. You guys will be the first to know.
Bar Talk TV, y'all.
We need to change that phone
So
phone
do me a
number.
favor. Do me a favor real quick before we draw the names out. Remind everybody exactly how the contests work.
So what's going to happen here?
Talk to them right there.
What's going to happen here?
You.
Okay.
You.
What's going to happen here? We're going to have each. I'm going to have Mill Ticket right here pick for me. I was going to do it, but I'm going to have Mill Ticket pick for me. He's going to go first. Whoever, obviously, he draws. Unfortunately, I got them on. It's pretty dope.
These are names
These are names that everybody who shared the post and commented done, or that actually did it on my post that I did on my personal page. You obviously just free right into the raffle. Thank you for sharing and spreading the word about Pecans winning my the Support Local Tucson Wing Off 2023. That was a very great achievement for me. So that's why I did that. I want to spread the word in Tucson that we have a wing champ out here. That Tucson made. Support Local Tucson. What I mean? Shout out to Support Local Tucson. They're doing great things. So we're gonna have him pick the first winner. The first winner.
All right. So here comes the moment. You're gonna win 50 wings.
I'm gonna do it like wings.
You're gonna win 50 wings.
You know what I'm saying? Toss them a little bit.
Toss them like the wings.
Toss them like the wings.
Toss them like the put a little positive on it.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get my sauce real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Wait. Wait, I think we need more sauce.
You need more sauce? Let's go put some more sauce. We're gonna put some sauce in there.
Put the sauce on there.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make me an E&J wing. I'm gonna make me an Urkin jerk wing.
All right, so the winner is
the winner is the first winner. We're gonna pick three winners.
We got 3 winners coming out. 3
winners. They stuck together, so you're just gonna pull one and you just pull them all apart.
He
went to the bottom. Yo, he went to all the seasoning at. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna look. Hold on.
You ain't looking.
First winner is going to be.
And the winner is
Nisha Durden.
Nisha Durden. Nisha Durden.
Shout out to Nisha. Real quick, I do want to let everybody know I will be reaching out to you. All the winners, I will be reaching out to you, and I'll send you an official voucher, whether through email or through Messenger. I will send you a voucher, have the little rules, or not, just my little stipulations on it as far as it. And then also I'm going to ask you for your size so I can get your shirt size that you want personally too.
Absolutely. And
so that's the first, and you get the Pecans shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, round of applause for Nisha. Round of applause for Nisha.
Want some sauce? You good? You good? Coach watching, huh?
All right, let's go.
Training camp time.
Who's going to be the second winner?
Damn. They don't. Hey, my wings don't fly out of my bowl. I'm just letting y'all know this is different. They're like, yo, it should be fun. All right, we're gonna go with you. Here you go. Oh, he going straight on top. Here we go. You gotta pull them apart.
He gonna show
Pull
three.
them
He
apart.
like, oh
You gotta
man, you should have
pull-
All
played
you guys win.
Pick up a nacho.
I'm not gonna
and
look.
stuck
I'm
together.
not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Ready?
Let it
Go.
look.
Pull.
You just gonna pull?
Yeah, it's gonna pull.
Oh, that's,
One more.
They gonna say, hey, bro, they gonna want to recount.
And the winner is
We got Mary
Hannah
Maringer.
Maringer.
Hey, she's one of she's
Mary
one of-
Hannah Maringer. Thanks for
Mary
sharing.
Hannah Maringer. Or wait,
You
Maringer.
won.
There we
Mary
go.
Hannah Maringer. You are
Got
the second
you.
winner.
You are the second winner. You want to? Hey, you want to shuffle? Let me.
I'll shuffle.
Let,
Y'all
let me
shuffle.
get you on this, man.
Hit the
Let me
record button.
Oh, there we go.
Boom, boom, boom.
There you go. Toss the wings, man. Toss. Hey, there we go. There we go. And then
All right.
Jacob, turn that around.
Am I picking it?
Yeah, you pick
Go,
it.
Jacob. Come on.
Come on, Jacob.
Get the winner, Jacob.
Jacob. Who
Who's
do
the
we got?
winner? Who's the third winner?
Chris Cade.
Chris K.
K.
Chris K. with the 50 wings
Congratulations.
from Pecause. There we go, everybody. Like I said, I will reach out to all the winners. I got y'all right here. I will send y'all a voucher. I appreciate everybody who showed love on that. I mean, honestly, I was just a promo. I was just trying to spread the word about winning the wing off. Now that I literally, award-winning wings on an award-winning podcast, radio. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We're doing things.
How about you pick one more and then we'll give them a sponsor package.
Woo! Hey, on the bonus on the fly. That's what y'all. That's what we doing.
On behalf of Bar Talk TV, we're gonna have a fourth winner.
We're gonna have something special for y'all.
Sponsored by Bar Talk TV.
We're gonna have
Because
something
we
special
love
for
y'all. We love y'all.
We love y'all, man. That's real shit, though. We wouldn't be here without the supporters, though. I know that for real.
Yep, exactly.
I'm like, look.
I know. I
I don't
know.
know. So I'm gonna.
Oh man, you got like all of them.
We love our fans. We love our familia. Let's go.
I'm really trying to make it as random as possible, bro.
Yep, that's exactly what we did.
That's the first one I read. So
Who is it, Jeremiah?
Matthew Griffin.
Matthew Griffin.
Griffin.
Hey, we got 2 female winners and
Save
2
that
male
one
winners.
for me.
Yeah, that's
and then
cool.
I'll hook up the
Matthew
package.
Griffin. We're gonna set up a special package for you
On behalf of Bar Talk
on behalf
TV.
of Bar
and
Talk
Pecause.
TV and Pecause. We might throw. We got a lot of sponsors. They have a lot of sponsors, so we might throw a little. You're gonna get a surprise package.
Trust me, you know. Woo.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So appreciate everybody. Hey,
Cheers. You know what?
no sauce.
Hey,
No sauce.
No
y'all
sauce.
know the drill. Get your drink.
Butt naked wings.
Get
Butt
in
naked
sync with
wings.
Bar Talk TV.
Bar Talk TV. Shout
Cheers.
out to everybody. Hey, shout out to everybody watching and watch the whole show as well. Appreciate everybody just showing love, man, and showing support. Hey man, from me to you, from one person who's been locked up to another person locked up doing something. Hey man, salute to you. We need more people like you. Tell you like us. I ain't gonna lie, let's toot our horn. Like all us. The positivity is beautiful to hear that, man. And your story. I feel your story, is something inspirational. And to me, that's what separates the people who do it just for the money to people who do it because we ain't had no other choice but to do it.
And as great as your story has been so far, I can't wait to hear the ending, bro. Witness the ending of the story.
You in the whole. You got a beginning chapter, youngster.
Yeah,
Talk to him like my uncle. You in the beginning chapter, youngster.
Now we got Coach in the house.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I want you to introduce Coach before we bring him on the set. Let them know what to expect. How'd you meet him? What's his name? What you go through? Let them know.
Man, all right. So the person I'm gonna bring on is my coach. His name Brad Carlton. The most caring, loving person you'll ever meet. Very unique, very wise person, and won't ever judge you no matter what. Coach,
come on, Coach.
I'm gonna get him out right here.
I'm gonna get Coach on the set real quick.
I was gonna say, be rabbit.
And bring all your hardware, Coach.
Y'all missing out.
Let me get a wing.
Yeah,
Real quick.
give me
Yeah. We both like, give me a wing.
He's like, give me one. He makes them. Like you never.
While we waiting for Coach.
Hey, to be honest with you, a lot of people don't know this.
Bomb.
A lot of people don't know this.
Bomb. Whoever
eat my
just won
wings
these,
naked.
oh my God, you're so blessed.
I eat my wings naked, bro. It's weird because I don't want to have a bias towards my flavors. I usually.
What's happening?
Coach
people?
packing the hardware.
That's right.
Come on in, Coach, right here.
Okay,
Have a seat right there.
for you. Switch the mic.
There we go.
That's a law right there. We're just gonna set that right there.
Woo!
That's a law. Give a coach a wing.
This
You get a wing?
Yeah, I got a wing.
Try a wing, Coach.
I got. What's that, sir?
Grab a wing, Coach.
Oh, sure. Where's that?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I got a little cold sitting there, but
Hey, yo,
Damn.
champ. If you want to squeeze in right here, you can.
Okay.
You can fit
Got the
right there.
proper crisp. Even
Right.
cold,
Wow,
still got the proper crisp.
holy shit, I make some good ass wings, man.
There you go.
God damn.
Hey,
Hey, man,
that's what I'm gonna do.
I ain't never had my throw a wing like that before. Like, damn.
Appreciate it.
Holy shit.
Tell us what this is.
Well, this is my U.S. patent.
What you patent?
Ooh, yeah.
And you know what? That's the one piece of hardware I didn't get brought in. So go get that. Go get that for me.
When you make a patent, they sent you this? Because I want to make a patent.
Here, look, I'll
sauce.
take it out and I'll show you.
Yo, these pecans wings are
I'll actually crack
Don't
it.
take it out. We got.
No. You gotta see. You gotta see a couple things. So I'll take care of that. You won't touch it, but I'll let you see. And basically, what happens is when you invent something, you know, and you want it to.
That's why I would do my
other people not to
sauce.
make it.
That's what you.
Then you got to get it patented and everything. And so this is a U.S. patent, and it's for a new and a scientific, useful thing.
Show the camera first, Coach. Help him out, Jacob.
This is what we got here. Okay, it's gold embossed, and they send this to you. It's very difficult to get. You practically, I had to learn to almost be a lawyer to do it. But what's really cool is inside. Some of all the things, the claims that I made and everything is approval. You know,
so what did you patent?
What I say my mitts do.
Show them.
Double-sided mitts.
Show us what they do.
And what I say they do,
I don't want to get swung
I'm
on.
gonna show you. And we'll bring that back in just a second. But see this.
Hey, let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on. Let's show Coach some love right here. Let's go.
Yeah, those don't look like the regular ones you always see, like little gloves.
See, because what happened is like 85 years ago, or maybe now 90 years ago, in Mexico, there was a gym and they were real poor. They had 2 sets of sparring gloves. And the old coach would take the gloves and turn them backwards on his hands and have the other boxer use the other gloves to hit the mitts like that.
Right.
His pawns. But they weren't mitts yet, they were just gloves. And his friend had an upholstery shop, which happens, I guess, a lot in Mexico. But he got this upholstery shop. And he comes up and he tells him, hey, what are you doing? You're ruining the gloves. He said, but I have arthritis on my hands and it starts to hurt. It's hurting my hands to work with the guys to show them what they need to do. And he said, well, let me go to my shop.
And arthritis happens a lot in Mexico, too.
Yes. And a lot of trainers, so let's just say. So that's something that happened, you know, where they said, he goes, let me go to my shop and I'm going to make you a manopla, a hand pad.
Yeah.
And he puts a pad on there, and then for 85, 90 years past, they've been one-sided. So I made it with 2 sides.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever seen them like that.
And so in the history, you can imagine this, Julio. Look, in the midst, stand up real quick. Not a big thing, but just look at this. And back up just a little bit so we make sure we're not blocking the camera view.
And don't hit
but just a simple thing like this, where you get an uppercut here, and then come back with an overhand left over on the top.
Go back
is in the history of mankind, we've never done this like that. I go, to me,
so
people
quick, so simple without you having to flip the whole shit around.
Right. And besides the fact
like
that,
this.
you know, it changes where I catch it and stuff. So if I want him to jab and hook over here, I'll go like that.
Nice.
So and also if I want a body shot, which is very painful, I can't let him just hit my body unless you have one.
It's very painful. Yes, my shots are very
1-2 and go 1-2 and go in right there. Right there. He can hit me directly on the vital, the liver. I can tell you where his liver is. I can tell you where yours is. His is anybody's. Just touch it easy. And it's a vital organ. Yeah. So we want to, if we're working on muscle memory and all that, we want to train them to hit
as
it
a fan of boxing, since you guys are up throwing punches and shit,
did you see
you got some gloves with you?
He does.
Hey, why don't you guys throw some combos real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Hey, Bar Talk TV family, would you like to see the champ throw some combos with Coach real quick?
Now listen, don't let us bust your.
I was like, oh shit!
Don't
why he's the champ. All right.
Don't bust your earphones. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be cracking.
I don't want to get hit. I'm sitting over here like, hey, man.
Now you see, if you do it wrong, you can get hit, and we'll talk about that.
I'm like in the perfect punch.
Remember that? You know what I'm saying.
You know how you won't get hit.
We want to get this on camera, so you stand like right here.
So let me see. You give me my
the
mark.
camera's right here.
There we go. And Julio's what he's gonna do is a combination that I call
a little bit more this way.
We call 1-2 go in.
There you go.
Where he's gonna do a 1-2. He's gonna hit that body shot, duck under, and
woo! Bar Talk TV, give it to us.
This is a natural flow of combat. You know what I mean? This is what happens in the ring. He's gonna hit that, boom. I'm gonna try to hook back.
And you can't do that with regular sparring.
No, you can't take that. See this?
You can't take that.
So here's how it's normally done, like this. Okay, but this you can see these 2 dots on the pad there.
Damn, that's
both sides. Kind of show you the trajectory, kind of like CSI. The bullet came from there, went through my
liver. They got to do a long stick. Yeah.
Boom, it's gonna go right through. But if I do this, you can even the people from in the fans can see that it's missing my body.
Yeah.
Yep.
So for me, I wasn't satisfied. As soon as I started using these as a trainer, I said, this is not working the way it maybe should. For instance, a big one is the 1, 2, 3. If he goes like this, 1, 2, 3, I found out that's pretty bad idea most of the time. It can be done, but pretty bad idea. Where it really goes is here.
Oh,
see that?
Yeah.
So if you want to throw it over there, you can. But I'm trying to knock people out. And you know what I mean?
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
He's like, yo, you swing at my face.
All right,
don't get my body. Yeah. Hey, that was dope, man.
Before we go further, I want you guys to look out for our episode number 2. We're gonna do this again with the champ. We're gonna get the meal ticket again on Bar Talk TV. We're gonna get the coach again on Bar Talk TV. We're gonna do a whole nother episode. The details for that will be coming out.
Don't even tell him.
Not saying nothing, but yes.
It's gonna be.
So where are you from?
I'm from New York State. Okay, I was born in Syracuse, New York, but I moved here when I was 3 years old, and I've been here ever since. So I'm like pretty much a Southside gringo, orale.
So you're not a Giants fan?
No, I'm sorry.
You good with me.
The thing is, you know, so I grew up on the South Side of Tucson, and predominantly.
Set it up nice.
Here we go. Yeah, this is nice. Julio's belt. This is Julio's belt. That one's mine.
Let me see Julio's belt real quick.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
this is what I
have. Like, damn.
This one's mine, but I have a lot more pleasure, to tell you the truth, to get that belt for Julio than I need one. I just wanted to show everybody I could do it too.
Can I see Coach's belt? Let me see Coach's belt too.
No, I don't play. This is my national championship.
National championship.
Yeah.
Where was this fight?
In Kansas City.
I did it too.
So
ringside national championships, Kansas City. Yeah. Where I'm a welterweight, but I end up fighting middleweight every time. I fought middleweight for that one, and I had to knock the guy out in the first one in the first round, and then actually the guy was really big, but the next guy, a Philly kid, was really tough. He was short. The only boxer I think was actually shorter than me, but he was really tough. But I will.
How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm 5'8".
Oh
shit! And
shit.
I fought a guy 6'7".
Oh wow. Shit!
And I did win that fight. Yeah, I did.
You did body work all day.
It's on my pictures.
Down on the body.
It's gonna be. That's gonna be in the pictures, and you can see. You'll see the disparity between us there.
So how'd you meet Meal Ticket?
So yeah, this is my point. This is my point of view of it. And let me just start by telling you, I got a little black dog at my house.
Oh man, that's.
What's the dog's name?
Coach, go ahead.
Dog's name is Anubis. Okay, but it's just a little Mexican long-haired Chihuahua. And it was they brought the dog to the gym.
Anubis is the moon god, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it looks. It's
I know
similar.
my history. I know my history.
Right. So, but they called it something else. I don't know. We're not going to say that here, but Julio hated this dog because it chewed up his socks and his clothes while he was staying at the house. He told you guys about. But anyways, they brought this dog, and they said they were going to abandon it. It was somewhere or something. They were going to leave it in a dog run, and I was like, I can't let you do that. I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
So the dog's still shedding its black hairs in my bed, you know. I mean, I'm opposed to that, but I do. It's a good, loving dog, you know, and it turned out to be a good thing. But similarly, the same people showed up with Julio, and Julio, I had seen already. I'd already seen him myself before he was introduced to me, running around on the street with his shirt off, and to see him with a shirt on is a rare thing for me. But he's running down the street, you know, just trucking along, jogging everywhere. I see this kid every once in a while. And then they brought him to me, and I said, "Oh, that's a kid." I recognize that's a kid, yeah. And so right away he says that I didn't like him. Now, that's not true exactly. Coach liked him
exactly,
but he was not understanding. Number one, there's levels to this game.
Right.
Okay, and people have knowledge, and if people know how to fight and they know how to box, and it's their job to teach you, you know, probably the best thing you can do as a person is listen to everything they say, use what you can, discard what you can't use, and make what you take from them to make it your own. And that
y'all.
Yeah, and so Julio had to learn that the process of learning from other men, and I'm gonna bring it to that right there, because he was the opportunities that he had, which were very, slim and bad opportunities for good parenting or anything. It usually came from wonderful. I mean, his mom. I like his mom. So, but parents, it's a hard thing. I'm a parent myself. My son's here with me. I'll tell you, it's a challenge, and it's really hard to break cycles. Yeah. And Julio's a real cycle breaker, because he didn't really, he knew he's more than what he was being given and taught. And they had argue a lot or something, but there was no consequence. You understand? So everybody arguing in the single, thing. I don't want to get into it, but it was bad it was bad situation for Julio. A lot of rejection from his house. So once we got together too, there were times he was homeless and running out on the street. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but he was a delivery boy. Let's put it that way. So I'd see him out there. I'd see his young boy out there. His homie Julio running around down the street with his shirt off, with a big bag of something, big pouch of something. I don't know. But anyways, and I took really a heart to that right away, because Julio, whether he knows it or not, it displayed a lot of the same characteristics I did, and also I feel for the underdog, for the person that's just not. Yeah, like Rocky, you know what I mean?
Remember,
the one that
he was just some exhibition. Rocky, he's the Rocky, man.
There's a lot of people who are under, but there are not many underdogs.
I'll
tell you why I say that, because not everybody has the fucking dog in them.
That's right. And
you're just under. You're
so
not
let's
underdog.
get to that part, because Julio, I sat and listened to earlier, and Julio said he went and he showed that he had heart and he could fight and stuff. And I'll tell you, that goes for everybody.
The dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
But here's where, from a coach's perspective in the combat sports, is to say that I can teach him to do anything in boxing, the skill wise. I can show every move to pretty much anyone. But to put fight in the heart of a human being is not. You can't just coach that. And I'm not going to inspire. That's why I try to do this, so that I can inspire people like Julio who need that. He needed it. Like I needed an intervention in my life, and when I got it, and I had a lot of people that were trying to help me, even though it was self-inflicted. My problems. His problems were more put on him, I'd say. Yeah. I give him a pass on some of it. Of course, he has to be righteous and prudent dude, whatever. But he's a good guy. So what happened is, right after they brought him to me, is I noticed he had an ankle bracelet on. Yes, I'm going to talk about.
He had some jewelry on.
Yes, he did.
County issue jewelry.
Yeah, and so here was the deal. The deal was, who's this? Is this kid, coach? Is this kid a good kid, or is he the probation officer, or is he a true criminal, type? And I said, well, my evaluation, I'm going to do more, but my evaluation is he's a good kid. He just wrapped up. Mm-hmm. So he went on his probation, but she agreed, though it was to my request, that they to remove the ankle bracelet, and she did. And then he was good. Yep, it was very good.
Oh,
it was very good. There was a lot of trust, a lot of trust given to coach, for that by the probation department. But they know me, and they know that I've helped people before. So he didn't really know about this. Okay, well, he knew about that, but he didn't know about what happened next, though. And I'm going to tell that story for Julio, because he really probably wouldn't. I don't know if he wouldn't want it told or not, but he came to me one day into the gym near the end of his probation period, and he said, and he was very upset. I mean, he was so upset he busted blood vessels in his face. He said, "Coach, I messed up. I did something." I said, "What?" I go, "What happened? You're about to get off probation. What do you mean?" And he said, "I dropped dirty, coach." Oh man, coach was like, why? We were a week away, right? But because they were a week away, they smoke weed, yo. He just decided, smoke weed. Yeah, nothing there.
Hey, it's legal now.
Listen,
it's legal now.
Weed.
But oh my God! So he was so upset. And I'll mention also, I think that I don't know if I should bring this part, but he was also upset over another issue, which I won't mention. Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
It's okay, guys. It's a nothing big deal, but it is personal. So I made sure I give him that chance to say no. But anyway, so let's suffice to say, he was so upset. He was bleeding out of his eyes. And that he had screwed up his life, you know, he thought. And so he didn't know, but I had called his probation officer before that. She had called me, and I talked to her on the phone, and she told me 3 years. I go, what's going to happen to him? 3 years. He's going to go 2 years in juvenile, and he's going to go 1 year in adult prison, you know. And I said, you just can't do that to him. You know, you just no, this is not right. Give me 1 year with him, and he'll be boxing, winning trophies and titles, and he's going to be driving his own car, and he's going to have his own apartment, and he's going to be going to school.
Hell yeah.
And in a year, and it took longer than a year. Yeah. She actually came back in a year and a month, and she checked on Julio, and everything was exactly as I said.
Nice.
And I give honestly Julio
props to you,
a lot of credit
props
for that though
man.
too, because there were moments when he almost didn't do it. He almost couldn't make it.
Wow, we definitely
all know about
appreciate
that.
you sharing that story with us.
That's dope,
Bar
man.
Talk TV for being here. Thanks for being here. Hopefully everything's been great for you so far.
It has.
We definitely want to hear a lot of stories you have, but we do have another episode coming.
I love it.
So we'll save a lot of those stories for the next episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Before we go further, explain that trophy.
This trophy right here, this is a Golden Glove trophy, but this, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth about this one, is that this is not the right trophy, but the prize that Julio got was a pair of golden gloves on a chain. And hey, Coach,
I was in the snow.
Y'all gotta make a movie.
He didn't tell me for a long time too. He didn't tell me.
That sounds like Harold and Kumar. Harold and Kumar, you lost the golden gloves.
If anybody found his golden glove in the damn snow,
they're still gold. I mean,
I lost in the snow, man.
I mean, they're still gold. You know what I mean?
The snow out of
Bro,
I'm not leaving.
I was at Lakeside. It was full of snow.
What?
Lakeside Park.
Oh yeah, them gone. Them gone. Lakeside Park on the east side right here. Oh yeah, them gone. They're probably in the lake right now.
It's in the lake.
It's in the lake.
I go there all the time.
Big old vent at the bottom. Yeah.
They're long gone. Let's just say that. But you know what?
What do we got here?
And so this right here was
Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year, 2015 Trainer of the Year from it was boxingarizona.com is on there, but it was basically a contest for the boxing community, people that are already in the boxing community pretty much, who are either students of coaches, fighters, you know, coaches, or people, the families, and they all had a chance to vote on who they thought was Coach of the Year. And I beat other coaches such as Jose Benavidez Sr., great coach.
Oh, sure.
Known him since he started coaching. I've known him since he started, and the boys that he has that are great champions were very little kids, 6 and 9 years old. So we go way back with that, and I really appreciate him. And the many other coaches in Arizona that I could say that deserve it before I ever got it. You know what I mean? But it just decided it was the people who we affect. You know what I mean? The people who we are affecting and what they wanted to vote for, and they voted for me. Yep. And I think they picked me because of what Julio said, that I actually do more than, even though I'm very, very technically good at teaching boxing and teaching and inspiring fight, but it's just, I think it's more how my coach taught me to love the boxer. You know what I mean? To care for them when they don't care for themselves.
Understand.
See what I mean? Because a boxer and a fighter is somebody who is willing to do harm, potentially harm to themselves if they're going to participate. You know what I mean? So they got to deal with that. And he's a good kid, but I have heart for the people who want to fight.
Well said.
You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna get hurt, see, him and his friends go out in the backyard and knock each other out on the sidewalk
Kimbo
somewhere.
Ass kid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's
bro, Kimbo slicing.
Listen, and
hey man, do it legit and get paid, man. Don't get knocked out for free.
I don't know if it's 9 times out of 10, it's okay or
not
whatever.
Get knocked out for free no more. Go fight legit. If you get knocked out, at least get a purse with it, man.
Exactly.
Get paid to get knocked out or whoop a motherfucker ass. Quit doing it for free. YouTube does not
Well,
pay.
There's no doctor present when you're backyard
It's
boxing
assault,
either,
and technically it's assault if you get caught. Come on,
So
man.
one of the things people don't underestimate about that is the real feeling of a world-class professional boxing punch.
Woo!
Okay,
I don't want to get
let's
hit
just
with one of those.
just put your mind on that for a second. And Julio knows what it feels like. I know what it feels like. But the average person is just not gonna, it's just like trying to hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, or defend somebody who's got that,
like I said, have you been in
juke.
batting cages where have you ever tried to go like 70, 80?
Yeah, I mean it's.
Whoa!
See, I have.
That's what he's saying. Like
there's a big difference though from the batting cage 80 to somebody on the mound throwing 80. It's not the same.
Right,
really?
Right.
No,
I would say too, because of the mechanics of the body
release,
and stuff and the
angles.
I'm pretty sure if I can't do the batting cage, I can't do major league.
I think he's saying it's worse, but
but from what he say, from what he say, if you go into the, I'm just talking about batting. I couldn't spar.
Let's take a look at some of these photos.
There was a time I got hit so hard it didn't knock me out. I'll just say it that way.
I think this is the first one you sent me, right?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there may be some repeats. That's Oscar.
Like 4 that you sent me.
Yeah.
Like some videos,
Right. This is the thing in my gym here at MTK Tucson, which is also known as Neutral Corner.
Where's the gym located at?
It's on 1116 South Pantano Road. All right on the corner across the street from the post office. There's kind of food trucks and stuff. Some people familiar with the area would know about that. Okay. All right, and a little, it's called Pantano Square, and that's where we're located
dispensary?
now. For a long time, down the street a little bit by the skate country or wherever you want to reference. Pantano Wash runs right behind the gym, which has a beautiful running path, which Julio takes advantage of, gets out there and runs on that running path, and it takes him a measurable mile.
I ride my bike down that path.
Oh, yeah. And he's fast, man. I'll tell you what. I mean, if he wasn't doing boxing, he might as well have been a middle distance runner.
Question. I know it's a random question. Have you ever made him chase a chicken?
No, but I think I made him push my car.
Does that really help? Would that really help?
Yeah,
it looks like it helping on
honestly, sure. Honestly, sure. But instead of a chicken, I just take 2 pairs of gloves and I throw one in the one corner over there, and I tell him run and get it and throw it to me. And if he throws it to me, I throw the other one that's far away from him. He keeps trying to get him to me before I can.
Pretty much the same idea.
Yeah, chasing the chicken. Yeah.
You just don't have to go get a real chicken.
But there's a lot of unique training things that you can do. Like,
I love that part in Rocky where he makes him chase the chicken. I love that part.
He's like, I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot.
Chase the chicken.
Hey, Memphis is shit, man.
There's something to it.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Oh, that's Teofimo Lopez. And he's signing my mitt right there, and I gotta.
Oh shoot!
I don't want to.
He said, "Well,
yeah." What's that? You were somewhere in the audience. I think
you were running,
fighting that day. Yeah, he's a really good boxer, and he was really. It's funny too to get this picture. He doesn't remember, but we were in Las Vegas, and my son was hitting the pads. We were giving a demonstration at the Fan Expo in Las Vegas at the convention center, and he was hitting it, and he walked by, and he goes, if I hit those, then you wouldn't be able to take it. And my son told him, what? If you you better put those on your body, because if I hit this shot right there, you're not going to take it. He just told him, my son is I think he was 18 at the time or whatever too, and he just really knows what dad did with the product, and it was just it was funny. And then later on he came up and it was settled that we're cool. You can see.
That's dope.
He's pointing his fist at me, but we're not mad no more.
That's dope.
Not mad at it. But you'll see later in one of these videos though what happens when it goes sour, right? A little bit.
Can't wait to get to that video.
We'll get to that in a minute. Now there's Oscar again. This is Oscar Valdez, who's right now is a former world champion, but I'm sure he'll regain some glory in his days because he's still very young.
Pretty young.
And I know Oscar from age 9 years old. And Oscar, I first met at the West Side Youth Center on Speedway. It was just under the freeway in the Barrio Anita neighborhood, a historic neighborhood. Yeah. And we had the gym. It was right under the freeway and stuff, and it smelled like sewer gas. But that's where it was done. There was no boxing inks or big boxing kind of executive boxing places. and this was the place to go. And his dad or his family lived here. And his parents, unfortunately, it's publicized as a drama. you know, that they had to split up and for whatever reason. And his dad, though, brought him 3 times a week from Nogales to Tucson to meet with me. And it was just we had some great times together, traveling and doing some fights. And he went on to do such great things, you know, with the Olympics and for Mexico 2 times. I think I may have medaled, I think so. But he also, you know, as he's in Tucson, he comes and trains at the gym. So right here, we're meeting at an event at the weigh-in where he fought. I cornered his opponent, who he knocked out heinously, and I had to carry out on a stretcher practice.
Wow, that is a heinous knockout.
Yeah.
When they bring out the gurney.
Yeah. And it's kind of hard when you're like going, good job, but yet you got to pick the guy up with a spatula off the canvas. You know?
Spatula.
Like, gee. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that. I mean, I've seen some really, you know, I've been corner for a lot of fights. I've been a corner in world championship fights.
Yeah.
And I've seen some world-class punches right there.
And you guys,
right?
we're going to get all those stories, all those details in our next interview with them. You guys stay tuned for all those details. We're going to get more out of the champ, more out of the coach. Y'all stay tuned.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's the event that we went to, and that's Jose Benavidez Jr. And who I've known since he was about 9 years old, and frequently I take sparring partners for them and people they're good work for us, you know, when you have that level to work with, and it gives them the work and the practice they need to, because the sport is about people, you know, that can fight. So Julio would go. I took Julio 3 weeks ago or so to Casa Grande to spar with the Ramos camp, which is Abel Ramos is a former world champion, and now Jesus Ramos. Shout out to Ramos Gym in Casa Grande. If you live there, if you know anybody that lives there, you tell them that's the spot. And they're great guys. They're a great family that I go so far back with, because I had a boxer beat the coach, the Abel's coach, and the family member. There are so many Ramoses, and they're all great. I mean, I just fortunate this year to win this fight, man. And so I give them all the respect. And then who knows, any other time they could have won our fight, but they really go way back. And now it's his son and his brothers and his son Mono. We know him as Mono, but
Mono's 20-0.
Yeah, he's 20-0. He just fought this last weekend, was it not, or the weekend before? Yeah, with the Caleb.
Wow.
The fight before that, he fought that one white boy. His name was Small Town Soldier. It was the fight before.
Yeah,
he knocked him out.
Yeah,
the only one that got the knockout through the whole fight. Yeah.
So, anyways, it's just there's a lot of you know, community for boxing that you're not. I mean, it goes from, you'll see them when they're little kids, and they'll get known as they go through the amateur ranks, or they stay or they go, but some come in later. But for the most part, a lot of guys don't do like Julio. If they're really get as good as Julio, where he's, like I said, I had him winning the fight with the national champ. I back him up on that. But honestly, guys, it doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what he thinks. But we box for the judges. And the judges are going to, the reason I think we get as many bad decisions, I don't have the answer, but in my mind, it's because it's very subjective. In other words, if we all watch the Miss Universe contest, I'm not going to pick certain types. Just right off the bat, I'm going to go out of my choice range. Okay. But that's not the true measure of the beauty. Right. So when we have a scoring criteria,
for the record, I pick them all.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody's a winner.
He's like a
winner. Bad example. I pick them all. I will not turn down none of you.
You're like the old bull, man, but you're too young.
Y'all can all knock me out.
Yep, there's gonna be nothing left for the old bull, because you're smart enough to walk down there and get them all too. So
let's see the next pick.
So there's no more pictures, but I got these videos.
Let's check videos.
Okay, coach videos and
so
stuff.
When I play these, the mics are gonna be muted until it's done playing. So
okay,
you can talk about it after.
Bar Talk TV, explicit. Jacob Romo, let's go.
Did you get him? I think you did. I got it on camera. First of all, I raised the note. Two. All right, coach, on the chin.
I want to rewatch. I want to rewatch that video again. Okay, but tell us about that video.
Okay, and I have another clip I sent him the next. I don't know if it'll play right, but that isolates the punch. Where we were in the Las Vegas Convention Center, a very big building, but lots of people in there. But just at the moment where he caught me on the jaw with his first two knuckles, which is the way I would tell you, that's how you knock people out. Hit them there on the bottom of the jaw, twist their head like that, and send it off, and you're gonna get a knockout. But the reason I just laughed and smiled at him, I'd say, is because one, I got a good chin, but besides that, I was in training for one of my events. The next weekend I was going to compete myself, so I do a neck exercise.
Yeah.
And I stretch it, but I don't do it. I'm not even doing it like I do it when it's ready for it. So I was fully ready, and my neck just stretched way up and back, and it was no problem because that's why I do the exercise.
Training, yeah.
So for a training tip for people that realize that boxing can get you knocked out, and you want to prevent that, you can do some things ahead of time to prepare your neck, your jaw. Your mind,
the whiplash,
your mind,
yeah.
Right? That we know, because getting knocked out is like an automatic response. It's not like you can really say no, right, depending on how it goes. Like a liver shot is a very debilitating, painful shot, causes knockouts. In other words, you can't continue. But before I go,
you knock out a
oh yeah, sure. Just run it through there.
I like drinking. No,
yeah, I don't know if you take it on that
Bar Talk TV.
He's like, hey, before we do this, anywhere but
you might get
not my career choice.
If you touch that liver,
I'm gonna stick to cooking wings, man.
Yeah,
hey, what did you say about the liver?
Yeah.
Okay, nope, well, not fight no more.
If you get caught on it, you might taste a little of that liquor come back up, man.
It's not gonna taste. It's gonna taste real aged, right? It's gonna be a Respado on that.
That was a tough shot to take for most people, but for me, it was nothing really. Honestly.
Let's have a look.
Did you get him? I think you did. I got it on camera. First of all, I grabbed it up.
So what happened though? The reason he punched me, and he caught me real clean. The reason he punched me though was because I was explaining to his coach.
Pardon? Hold the belt up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I was explaining.
Yeah.
I love Coach.
I was explaining to his coach that we're teaching him wrong. Okay, and this is one of the top coaches in the country. I'll just tell you, but I'm telling him we're doing it wrong. And he's looking at me like, really? And I said, yes, really. I go, we're teaching them to miss. We're teaching them to swipe with their punches, and they're not accurate. They're not, trajectory isn't right. They're not punching through the target. And if we're going to do this much, we ought to do it the right way with better muscle memory. And before you couldn't. So I did that with the mitt here so that you could hit the outside and actually land the punch where it belongs. Yeah. And which didn't work right away, though. I have to say, I had a guy sew a pad on the back of a mitt for me to just try it out, a test run. And I put it on there and they hit it and they hit my liver and it hurt. I was like, that just transfers like another thing to hitting you. So I did something that right away, I mean, it was very easy to figure out, I guess. Or within 5 minutes, I figured out there were two problems. One, it slid off and hit my body. And the other one was it didn't absorb it very well. It just was hard in my hand and everything. So I did something in here that I just made a space, a hole. So then you put that on there, they hit the outside of that, and it blows air into the outer foam, and then it absorbs the blow, giving you a way to do that right on the place where you. So you ever been hitting the solar plexus or whatever, what they call the xiphoid process? It's like a button right here, and I can push it on you, and you'll understand that this is not good for people. That it's protecting the most vital areas and organs. Right. So when we're boxing, we want to touch those places. I mean, I want the fight to end really as mercifully and soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, for my opponent, because if I have to beat him up for the whole time, then it can get worse. So, but anyways, you want to hit those vitals and get them to respect you. So that shot right there, you can't practice that. There's no way to do that. There's no for coaches to really, except put a big stinky body shield on with everybody and their brother sweats in. So I don't appreciate that myself. and I needed more done from the mitt. So for me, it was like people said, "Oh, you're a genius for doing that." And I said, "No, but I really feel more like it's just we were dumb for not having it. Not that I'm that smart, although I could be a genius for other things. I don't know."
That would have been inventive.
But you know what? You would have think, wouldn't everybody? Once you see it, you go, "Why didn't they have that?"
Yeah.
And that's what I said from the get go. I said, "Why don't they have another side to it? Because it'd be so useful." It's like honestly, like for us trainers in boxing, which I can talk about what trainers that have these are at the most elite level in the sport, that they understand what I did. As soon as they see it, they go, "Oh, I understand."
Just mute your mic, brother.
Yeah, and you can imagine too that if I just came up with this and I walked in and I told somebody who had, or if I had one of these, or we always had these, and I came in with a one-sided mitt, people would go, "What's that for? We're not gonna. That doesn't improve anything. That just makes it one-sided. Doesn't work." So in that alone, it proves to me that it was a good idea. And it's like adding a deck of cards for us trainers and the choices I could give them for combinations.
I don't even like hitting the other ones.
Yeah.
For real. I love hitting these.
Because
I feel comfortable with.
and he knows it's right too when it lands. Like he knows that's where it goes. And so I've had right away. I had like he mentioned earlier the kid who brought him was one of my students, a great fighter, Damien. Yeah, and he did Muay Thai and all this stuff. And as soon as I started training with him with these, when I invented them, he immediately dropped the guy with a body shot and won this fight. I mean, over and over again, I see that it matters to my boxers that we use this.
So, what is your next step with these? Are you selling them?
Oh yeah, yeah. So here's
people buy it?
Here's what I did. Well, the people can go on my page. I have a store, and it's a Shopify store. It's a Versamits online at shopify.com. And you can go on there and you can just type in Versamits and you'll find your way there because there'll be lots of stuff on Google and whatnot. And really what I did though is it's just really starting to get out to the average coaches out there, because what I did is I decided that I wanted to test it, right? And I wanted it to mean other things to other coaches like it meant to me. And I had to know that was true. So I get it to the most elite coaches in the world.
Like a commercial for them, like to show some type of demonstration.
I have a website, which is that I just described, and it just demonstrates. But I also have a YouTube page, and if you want to see my son's YouTube page,
and you guys, we'll post
the links,
on Bar Talk TV's page.
Please go there and see what he puts together, because he really, I'm not the guy that does, the social media stuff and all that, but the content is really great, and you'll see me working with the likes of Oscar Valdez. With the pads, you'll see other people who hit them. Like every UFC champion so far, like the first, as a matter of fact, the first person to hit him that was not somebody in my gym was John Jones. Okay, so which we know now is UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and his coach saw it right away as I put it out there. He saw it right away, and he was so smart. I have to tell you, for figuring that out, and they went right at it. And so I took it from there to other elite coaches. Buddy McGirt, if you ever is a famous coach. Kovalev, if you remember Sergey Kovalev. Errol Spence Jr. What's the name? Somebody who's huge. I'm skipping. Mikey Garcia, and Robert Garcia has like 4 or 5 pair. And all across the world, every continent. I've sent them to every continent but Antarctica. Okay, and I had a guy who was a weather guy, and I don't know why it gets cold in Antarctica. You don't need him, but he's out there, and so maybe I was thinking of sending him some to be everywhere. But I've sent him to Japan, I've sent him to Italy, I've sent him to France.
I promise y'all, man.
Yeah,
but there's people fighting in Antarctica.
Here's the
big world got problems. We got people fighting in Antarctica.
So here's the name I missed though right now that everybody we can talk about this if you want and get my take if it interests you. But Ryan Garcia, right, and Tank Davis. Now Tank Davis, his coaches are one of his coaches, I would say, Patrice Harris is one of the best mittmen in the world. He had a pair of these mitts for less than an hour. And he's just exactly as they should be used. He's using them right away because it's self-explanatory to those in the know. And these guys are good, and all his coaches are amazing.
So you're telling me Tank Davis is gonna win because he got the Versamits.
His coaches have the Versamits.
Nice.
I know that.
My money's on Tank Davis.
And now I'm supposed to get a video, but I'm not going to pressure nobody except to put my video, please, because this is something where he does great things, and he gets that recognition. He deserves what he gets. Those men are hardworking, and they're very blue collar in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so they understand boxing deep, and one of their coaches, which is probably his main coach, which if I can't name drop him, it's probably because I smoked too much marijuana at some point. But he's a very famous coach for Gervonta Davis. For Gervonta Davis. And he told me, though, his coach told me that in 40 years of coaching boxing, this is the most innovative and best thing to use. What is it? Calvin Ford. I'm sorry, Calvin. All right. But best thing in 40 years of doing this, he said, to help boxers do it right. Nice. And that's all I want. I just want them to do it right, to not get hurt. And the only way to not get hurt,
coach.
Yeah. Both y'all, same time, man.
See,
we got hardware up in here, man. Yo, they don't look like.
This is what we get, you know, and this right here for me is very special too, because it represents what I want Julio to know more than anything, is that pain. If success for him is going to be the continuous pursuit of a worthy goal, become a professional boxer, become a champion, win fights, win money for his family and himself. Right? That's a worthy goal.
Be a boss, man.
Most people, not a worthy goal because they can't fight. Okay, so any pain that's suffered along the way of a worthy goal is okay. Mm-hmm. All right, as long as it's a worthy goal, we're
it's not empty pain. It's
right. As long as it's a worthy goal
for a purpose of fulfillment.
Right.
Yeah.
And for me as a personal thing, I just say that in my gym, that success is the pursuit of a worthwhile goal, and that pain is secondary to the goal if it's a worthwhile goal. And they quoted me for that because I probably can't see it in the podcast there, but I have a ugly scar across my arm here. Where
whole muscle went up.
Yeah, where I had a match, and in the first 5 seconds, my bicep detached.
It was nasty looking.
Yeah, and I went back to my corner after scrapping the round out with a real tough guy. I mean, this guy was experienced up, and this was my first time in the ring. Yeah. Well, I went to the corner, and I won that fight. So, but it happened the first 5 seconds. But I went to the corner, and he said, "Hey, what's I told him, look at my arm," and then my bicep was up here next to my cheek. And he goes, "Oh, man, I'm going to stop the fight." And I said, "Why?" I go, "You didn't even know I was hurt. Did you know I was hurt?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, then when you see I can't defend myself,
see, that's that hard.
Then you can do your job. That's your job in the corner and the referee's job. If I can't fight, stop me. But if I'm fighting and you didn't even know, why would you stop it? I came here for this, not for that." So the pain that I endured, which was actually, I'd say it was a lot, you know what I mean? It wasn't easy and not something I would expect people to do, but for me, it was a worthwhile goal to achieve what I set out to do, because it's an example for my students. That was my point. So I didn't want to say, "Oh, well, that happened," and take all the criticism alone, that I was going to get hurt and I was this and that, right? Because a lot of people are concerned about us fighters, and rightly so. I mean, honestly. It's a dangerous business, and professional boxing is a hurt business.
It's a hurt business.
Okay, amateur boxing always has protections, a lot of layers of protection, less rounds. But in professional boxing, honestly, it's more of a hurt business. And the way to protect young people who want to get into it, like Julio, is to really, for them to know how to fight. Okay, really know the techniques, know what's known about it, and then innovate if they could themselves.
Know the sweet science.
Yep, know the science. And also, but again, I could teach him that. I can't teach him to get up off the stool when he knows he's been losing every round, but they're still fighting, and one punch could change everything. Yeah. Right. So how does a human being, deal with that is what kind of interests me a lot about boxing and challenging myself to be able to do something that other people just wouldn't even try. And probably you shouldn't. I mean, it's just like I said, I've been hit so hard, and the thing you do sometimes when you're beginners, you go, "Oh man, guy got me good." And by the time I was done thinking that, I got hit with 6 world-class punches right in the face right after.
What I want you guys to do is give your shout outs. Look at the camera, the people you want to thank, people along the way, anybody you train with, the partners, associates.
First and foremost, of course, I would thank my creator. You know, that he created me, and he cares about me and loves me and gives me challenges, though. Because if I don't get challenged, then I don't appreciate anything that comes to me. So if everything was easy, then it would all be worthless.
Exactly.
So because of this, I'm grateful, you know, that I went through the experience. And if I would change, I wouldn't change, go back in a time machine and give my belts back and stuff. I wouldn't go in it. I'd just say, no, I took what I took, because that's why you guys are interested. And I'm not saying that you just morbidly want to see people get hurt, but that's why you're interested, because people are putting themselves on the out there on the line with their skills. And it's not like, you know, who can make the best golf shot either, because nobody's trying to knock your head off with the other club or something.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really like playing, you know, if you ever played golf and how hit the ball in the hole way over there, but while someone's trying to beat you up, you know, it's really, so it takes a lot of skill. And the coaches out there, we're losing teachers. Okay, I'm just going to say that our sport is losing teachers. The people who really know how it's done are getting old. You know, they're passing away, and there's some young coaches, of course, you know, and I kind of bridge the gap between the new coach maybe of now or something, but the old coach of the old days. So I'm very innovative, and I've done really well with that. But honestly, the knowledge is there, and it's been passed, but it used to be kind of a cult knowledge. Like nobody's used to tell you how it was done. Now YouTube, you can go look it up. Yeah. But in the past, if you ask a boxing coach how they do what they do, he'll tell you, unless you're his fighter, he's not going to tell you, because you could beat his fighter.
Yeah.
So it's a small community, you know, in that sense, where like Julio's going to have his pro debut. And here's one of the strange things that happens. Okay, so people may not be that familiar.
1 second. Pro debut, May 13th.
Yeah.
Casino del Sol.
Mm-hmm. This is what, hang on, just think about this. So every fight card subject to change.
Subject to change.
All right, but let me tell the situation, and we could shout them all out, because the organizations are great, and they give us opportunity. And that's what boxing is for a professional, is an opportunity. So they offer an opportunity, or we go get one. And the way this happens is you could go to Mexico and pay for a fight. Okay, you basically you go there and you can say, hey, I'll pay the promoter half the purse for the guy and he'll go get some guy for you to fight. And it happens, and I've been part of that. You know, I have to say,
you're 1-0 now.
I'm gonna pay you some money. You'll come fight, get knocked out. Okay, cool.
You know, so but
I want a competition.
That will bring your record up.
And everybody does it. A lot of elite fighters do this too. But personally, I like the development. But when I need wins to get us to the next level and stuff, it could happen. But mostly though, I like to know my boxer, and I know who they can beat and who they can't.
Right.
And I analyze a lot of boxers that I'm watching, and I come up with my way of, you know, if we're the underdog or whatever, if I know my guy can beat him, I can steer him to that. Then I'll take that what looks bad on paper, risky fight. You know, but for the most part, I'm looking to protect young people's brains and stuff, because here's what they don't know is that if you just show up somewhere and you maybe did a few amateur fights and you can go in any tournaments, nobody really knows you.
No.
And you go, I want to be a pro fighter. There's a lot of people that go, I'll sign you up right now. You know, but the boxing commission is going to say, well, where's he from? Where does he train? And then they'll drop a name of a coach like Brad Carlton, and they'll call me and they'll say, hey, this guy says he trains with you. Can he fight? We don't know who he is. And if I say he can fight, he goes up there. If I say he can't, they may not approve it, or they may say, we need to see you spar to see if you can really fight. Because there's people that are developing this for years and years and years and have learned to win and to do the moves. And you jump in there with them, they're gonna eat you alive. But Julio and others, like, you know, that didn't have that formal training and stuff, sometimes we're just fighters. And we have the fight, you know, and so they're catching up with the other stuff may happen, you know, and be a little behind. But as soon as we're caught up, though, Julio is a viable, professional boxer. He's competitive with amateurs at the elite level.
Smooth, y'all. I
He
promise
is.
y'all, man. I'm smooth,
He is.
boy. My
And you know what?
hands,
And
style,
and,
everything.
and I'll tell you,
smooth.
Julio's style. He can't describe it. He doesn't know what to say, because he can't describe it, and nobody really can. And it's really yeah. And funny that
everything.
and I kind of end up with a lot of awkward fighters, and here's why though. And you can look up on my YouTube channel and stuff for Neutral Corner Gym that I did a video on training boxers to their strengths, and that I don't try to change Julio ever. Like Julio's very unique himself. He says I'm unique. He also, so we relate that way. But I don't try to really make him like me or make him like anyone else. I just try to use it enough in the proper vein of boxing, that it flies. But also, it's very tricky when you have someone who just doesn't do it like everyone.
Not traditional.
Prince Nassim Hamed, that was a famous boxer who just came from different places. And so that's kind of the way Julio's style is.
On our next episode, we definitely look forward to hearing more and seeing a lot more.
Yeah.
You guys stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
We're going to have to say goodbye here soon. But you guys.
Oh, yeah, we hit the hour.
Don't forget.
A little bit over.
Don't forget, we're going to be back with these two amazing human beings, successful men, really, really soon. Y'all stay tuned for the details.
Yep, we'll put them in the description, where to go see the fights and where to catch his social media and stuff like that.
Of course.
Appreciate everyone, man.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Put on a good show. Shout out to Southwest Boxing Gym. Shout out to T-Town Boxing Gym.
Yep.
Shout out Boxing.
So the debut, you said.
Shout out Boxing.
Shout out to Brawler 101. Much love to all y'all. I promise y'all, I'm gonna do good when I perform. Promise y'all.
So y'all do me a favor. Y'all make a huge round of applause for the meal ticket and Coach here. Let's go.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to Bar Talk TV, guys.
Appreciate it.
One more time. You said May 14th, right?
May 13th. Casino Del Sol.
And June 1st would be the next show, but it'd be in Phoenix.
But it'll be in Phoenix. So you guys hit up Bar Talk TV's page for the information. We'll be sharing the flyer. You guys can hit us up in the DMs if you want to get those details. Don't forget to follow them on Instagram. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook, whatever it is. Get your Versa mitts. Get on board. Support the meal ticket. Let's fucking go.
One thing, the meal ticket. Why is he the meal ticket? Because I said, a coach wants to eat when he's old. You better train your ass off and give me that meal ticket when we show up and the promoter owes us lunch. All right.
Yeah,
so that's it.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Dope show. Congrats to the journey. Julio and Coach Brad. Can't wait to see the debut. We'll see you there.
See you there.
We'll be there. We'll be there. Good job, guys.
No
Thanks
problem.
for coming. Looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And to everyone we lost along the way.
Yeah,
to everyone here today and everyone we lost along the way. Bar Talk TV.
Yep.